Thank you for taking out time, man, from your barbecue and all the activities, man, that you got going on, man, just to fellowship in this game. Make sure you come in hitting the like button. I know y'all enjoying some good barbecue. I know you listening to some good Isley Brothers. Hold on, let me do this right quick. There we go. Bam, there we go, right there. There we go, right there. Okay, I shared it on FB. Let me go to this IG. Let them know. Make sure you hit the like button. Fellas, please. I know that a lot of times the guys, oh man, he ain't talking about no pimping, man. He talking to that's game for the ladies, man. You know what I mean? Get some game to the fellas, man. You know, y'all be switching. Then you have the ladies. You don't never give no game to the ladies. You just give game to the guys all the time. Then when I start giving game to the ladies, come on, man. You know what I mean? You can't be giving them too much game, P. You can't be giving them too much game. Oh man. Okay. Oh, okay. Your fine ass is watching me. Okay, cool. First of all, how do I sound? Is my sound good? You know, bitches gonna be like, I was thinking about choosing up with sin. I was about to choose up with sin. I was about to fuck with sin, but I came his comment section and he people, what I look like choosing up with a nigga? Yeah. Blade. Nigga, I wish I would hit the blade for a nigga that only got 600 people watching. The fuck? Oh, failure to P ass nigga. Trying to give a bitch instructions when you only got 600 people watching. I'm trying to choose up with the motherfucker that got the thousands. You dig? Those that didn't catch the last video, you wouldn't understand. You would have to watch that video. I sound clear, good, good, good. But get my likes up. Yeah, make sure everybody that's coming in hit the like button, man. You know, okay, we got Denise fine thick ass up in here. We got Delicious pretty ass up in here. We got Bella's pretty ass up in here. You know, Miss Catherine, we got her up in here. Hold on for a minute. Let me respond to this. I was watching the replay. Oh, you was? I'm here from O'Shea video of you roasting Tommy. O'Shea, I didn't even know O'Shea posted a video about me roasting Tommy. And just to be real, the only reason why that even took place, and that wasn't even a roasting. Anybody that ever really knows about sin, you know that wasn't even a roasting. That was just sin sitting over there overshadowing a nigga that kept on interrupting me. It really wasn't even a roasting. Those that know my verbal crucifixions and know my bodies, that ain't shit. But he wasn't even trying to interrupt you. The nigga just kept on trying to do me like I was one of these niggas that look up to him. You are a trick to me. You don't talk to me like that, goof ass nigga. Give a fuck if you had millions of subscribers. Motherfuckers get this YouTube world fucked up. Then let me say this to y'all. I ain't no better than y'all. I'm not no celebrity. I'm not popular or none of that shit. I'm just a nigga that be hitting. I'm a nigga that take his phone, hit the live button, and be talking shit, and y'all just like the shit that I be talking. That's it. But I ain't no better than you. If you see me at the grocery store, if I'm in Chicago and I gotta go to my grandmother or auntie or something like that, don't act crazy because, oh, he from YouTube, I can't speak to him. I'm not like that. You know? These hoes might leave me one day. You might see seeing homeless. You might see seeing holeless and doleless. Things do turn around. So I don't talk to people like they ain't shit. But I will treat an arrogant, egotistical ass nigga and bring him into the spirit of humility with this roasting. That's what I will do. I will take the guy that you see that always exalts himself or exalted by the people to be a god, and I will show, him to be a fraud to you. But I'm humble when I'm supposed to. But I will sit up there and manifest them motherfucking demons and sit up there, you understand me, and minimize and criticize and bring you down to size if you sitting up there trying to act like you the prize to me. I'm not a bitch. I'm not going to shoot you. There's no reason for you to sit up there and be egotistical towards another man. I'm not a bitch. I don't got no heels on, nigga. I don't wear panties. I ain't about to choose you. I ain't about to pay you. You do that shit with bitches. Okay, moving on. I don't want to give too much time to Miss Sotomayor. I'm gonna let her do her thing. Plus she said she ain't fucking with niggas no more. You know what I mean? Ever since him and what's the boy name? Kwame. Yeah, him. Ever since him and Kwame broke up, he don't want to deal with niggas no more. Ever since Kwame said that he ain't gonna do a show for him, Kwame popular now. Kwame blowing up on YouTube. They broke up. You know what I mean? He don't want to mess with Tommy no more. So now Tommy, he don't want to mess with niggas no more. He sounded like one of them bitches that just, I'm just done with niggas. I'm just done. All right, well, bitch, be done. Go get you a white man. Go get you a high value. But back to this game that I never left. Right, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Nigga, and then, see, this is what I want to say to y'all before I get into my message. If I ever say anything that's contrary to that which is right, and you profess that you love me, if you genuinely possess the love that you profess to have for me, and you see me saying or doing something that's contrary to that which is right, and if you don't correct me, you are an enabler of me doing wrong. You're helping the problem exacerbate. You truly don't sincerely love me. You just love the image. You just love me making you feel a certain way, laughing and all that goofy shit. But I don't never want to be so popular that you can't call me out on my mess. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I've been wrong before, and I've apologized. There's been times when somebody in the comment section said, "Sin, I didn't mean it like that." And because, I didn't want to create another Kwame Brown. Seeing what you mean by that. I didn't want to create another young person or even an older person being hurt because of something that I said, and now they basically got to keep this pain inside and all of that shit and come back 20 years later with his mama's cooking. No, you ain't got to wait 20 years to come with your mama's cooking. I'm going to apologize, acknowledge my faults, and we going to move the fuck on. Yeah, that's what men do. And it don't make me any less of a man to apologize for something that I said or did that was wrong. Y'all got that shit fucked up. Niggas think they gay now. If you apologize for being wrong, you gay. If you acknowledge your faults, you gay. If you acknowledge the ways, you gay. Everything, you just gay now. You riding dick. If you acknowledge the greatness of another man, you riding dick, you idolizing. You know, like, hold on, it's just too much. Everything you just gave. But anyway, man, we got 250 people listening. I want the likes to be on one accord with the viewers before I get into this topic. Ladies, that's not a part of my lifestyle. What I will do for you, because you might not even be thinking about participating in the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing. You never probably participated. You're not thinking about participating. But at the same time, you could actually convert the information that I'm giving pertaining to this topic, and you could even bring it to your square life. You know, because even in your square life, baby, you want to avoid stop signs and clowns and suckers, you know what I mean, and garbage cans. You know, as a matter of fact, I even do that for y'all in the one day and take this same topic and give it to the square ladies, you know, and give and speak on square topics, but use basically the same image so you could avoid the stop sign, the clown, the sucker in the garbage can. Rome, man, I appreciate that 50. Diane, I thank you for the hundo. Okay, man, y'all showing love. Y'all must be, man, this seeing last day on YouTube for a while, man. Let me show out. Okay, cool. I appreciate all of the fives. The brothers that came in with the super chats. Appreciate. Okay, cool. Let's see if we get them likes up though. But yeah, I'm about to get into my topic, man. Because I already don't I already know that I don't have enough time to finish because I have so many things to talk about pertaining to this subject. I already know that I'm not going to have enough time. But I am going to give you what I can give you for the time. And when I open up the phone lines, you can ask questions later on. Because I will be basically bringing a message for the fellas. But let's start with the stop sign. You know, ladies that's thinking about being in my lifestyle, or the ladies that just got in my lifestyle, maybe you're a novice, or maybe you've been in the game 5 years and you've been with people, and it's very possible for you to be with different strangers and game bangers and male actresses that profess to be pimps, and you still haven't learned the damn thing. Everything that you learned was from another hoe or your observation of maybe seeing something on YouTube or what have you. So, you know, I want you to pay attention because this information is very vital. And this is going to help you do the things that's vital to your title. So really, it's very imperative as a female representative of the lifestyle to be attentive to this information. But let's start with the stop sign. First thing we're going to get into, as you know, if you don't know a person, then the only thing that you could go off of is the physical appearance. All right? The stop sign. Seeing what was I supposed to stop? Meaning that as soon as you seen this of the physical person, whether it been their attire, their home, or whatever, you were supposed to quit fucking with them. You were supposed to stop talking to them. Bill, thank you for the 10, bro. You were supposed to stop talking to them. When you see a guy professing to be a pimp and he has no teeth in his mouth, you was not supposed to continue to talk to him. You wasn't supposed to give him a dime. God was already showing you that, baby, if he don't got no teeth in his mouth, if he got plaque on his teeth, if his teeth represent the Los Angeles Lakers, you know what I mean? If he can't basically keep proper hygiene, if he don't take care of his teeth, then why in the hell did you think that he was going to take care of you? If he cannot preside over his teeth well, then why in the hell did you think that he was going to be able to preside over you, darling? He can't even take care of his teeth. You know, no man with honor of his physical appearance is going to go months or a year or years without missing his teeth or having brown teeth. His teeth should not represent the Cleveland Browns. His teeth should not represent the Los Angeles Lakers. His teeth should not represent Prince Purple Rain. It just shouldn't. He shouldn't have purple and brown gums, dookie gums. He should not have bad breath. If you are paying a man and his breath stank and he has, you need to leave him alone. You know? And see, they go one stanky breath motherfucker. They go a nigga right now who got stank ass breath and fucked up teeth coming in here talking about something. That's a lie, brother. You know what I mean? That's a motherfucker with stank ass breath and fucked up teeth. Bitch, you already know not to fuck with Russell. Russell gonna have you out here with fucked up teeth, you understand me, and plaque and fucked up gums around this motherfucker. He already ready to make justifiable Martin Luther King speeches, you understand me, on why you should sit up there and pay a pimp, you understand me, they got no motherfucking teeth. But I'm here to tell you, SinfulTheP told you, bitch, if that nigga been going away from no teeth, he's months. First of all, I'm being too nice with months. He shouldn't even went a week. If he got into a fight, he got his teeth knocked out, bitch, the moment that he broke on you, let me tell you something. If I got into a fight or my teeth fell out or what have you, soon as I break a bitch, soon as I come across some money, I wouldn't give a fuck if that bitch blew up. I'm taking the first motherfucking trap and I'm going to the dentist's office. I'm not going to the car lot. I'm not going to go get chains and rings. Appreciate that $2. I'm not trying to sit up there and put diamonds in my mouth. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm going to see the dentist. I'm going to see the dentist. That's the first thing that a man that loves his appearance is going to do. The moment that he breaks on you, he's going immediately to the dentist if his teeth is fucked up. So anybody that you see on Instagram, Facebook with no teeth or their teeth is fucked up, and you see purple and nasty ass gums, bitch, you see dirt under his nails, his clothes is dirty, he's not this pimping. So let's go through the list. No teeth or fucked up teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Dirt under nails, stop sign. Because why does he have dirt under his nails? A pimp, baby, is not about to sit up there and have dirty nails. And why would you want a man who got dirty nails sitting over there, you understand me, professing that he's presiding over you? Why would you even allow that? He has dirty nails. His nails are filthy. You know you want your pussy touched. You know when you get your pussy wet, you know what I mean, you're going to be in the mood one day. Why in the fuck would you want a man with nasty nails, dirt all under his nails, touching and rubbing on you? Come on now. You better than that, baby. Dirty clothes. If you constantly see this man for months or a year, or every time you see him, he's dirty. Every time you see him, he's dirty. See, you got too many funky teeth, motherfucker, up in here. See, niggas are sitting over there listening right now talking about some, man, I was just getting ready to get this nigga a Cash App. I was just getting ready to hit this nigga PayPal. I was just getting ready to sit up there and hit this nigga Patreon. I was just getting ready to get a consultation with this nigga. And this nigga talking about my teeth. I was just getting ready to sit up there and get this nigga $100 super chat since he gonna be gone for a while. But since you want to talk about fucked up teeth and you want to discourage the women from fucking with niggas with bad breath and fucked up teeth, you understand me? I can't fuck with this nigga no more. Niggas gonna be like, Tommy won. Tommy won. Tommy roasted Sin. Sin lost. You want to talk about my teeth? You want to talk about my fucked up guns? Nigga, Tommy won. Roast him, Tommy. Get him, Tommy. Oh, shit. I got the niggas with fucked up teeth and fucked up gums mad. You know, they mad as hell. So I know if I ever get beat up in public, if y'all ever see a video of Sin getting jumped or getting his ass beat, you already know why I got my ass beat. You already know why I got jumped. You already know why I got stabbed. You already know why they did a drive-by on me. You already know why they were shooting at me, bitch. Because I was speaking against their teeth and their gums and shit. You already know. Talking about, ooh, it's a video that just went viral of Sin getting his ass whooped. You know what I mean? Shout out to nephew. What's going on, nephew? You know what I mean? You know, it's a viral video of Sin getting his ass whooped. You already know this day, if Sin gets shot, jumped, stabbed, shot at, or anything, you already know it was because Sin was roasting teeth and gums. Look at all of these niggas getting offended. Look at my subscriber count. My subscriber count just went down. I just lost 10,000. I just lost 10 subscribers. They just left me. Okay, but like I said, no teeth, fucked up teeth, dirt under nails, and dirty clothes every day. If you see him with a suit and his suit is dirty, every time that you see him, stop sign. Hold on. Remember, I'm going through this list again. No teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Dirt under nails, stop sign. Dirty clothes, stop sign. And let me explain the dirty clothes. Because sometimes we do get in fucked up situations, and maybe pimping was holers and dolers during that time, you know what I mean? But to continue to go months, Vic, appreciate that 10. When I say dirty clothes, I'm talking about every time that you've seen him, he was dirty. Months later, he was dirty. You've been watching him for a year, dirty. You know what I mean? Dirty. You know, let me do this for you. You know what I mean? Every time you seen him, he was dirty. You know what I mean? He was dirty. You know? So that's what Sin mean by dirty clothes. So once again, stop. No teeth, stop sign. Fucked up teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Dirt under fingernails, stop sign. Dirty clothes, stop sign. And guess what? Fake jewelry, stop sign. If you know that this nigga jewelry look like he got it from a Chinese restaurant, if his jewelry look like if you buy 2 egg foo youngs and 1 fried rice, you'll get a chain for free. You know what I mean? If his motherfucking jewelry look like that, bitch, no. Stop sign. If his jewelry look like if you buy 2 egg rolls, you understand me? And they'll give this ring or this chain away for free, bitch. You understand me? Stop sign. Stop sign. Stop sign. That is the stop sign, bitch. Listen to me. Stop sign. You understand? People keep laughing, but this is true. If it looked like he went to Memphis barbecue, and if you buy a 6-wing, you know what I mean, with lemon pepper, we'll throw in a free ring and 2 chains in there, you know what I mean, for free. Stop sign. Stop sign. From now on, when you're on these pimping hoe pages and you see a guy just talking about the game and he got on fake jewelry, stop sign. Stop. Like when that dude be saying in the video, stop the cap. That's the moment. You supposed to hear that immediately. When you hear a nigga talking about, well, let me say one thing about the real, and you see him on with Chinese food jewelry, stop the cap. Stop. 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 15. Appreciate the 15. You know what I mean? Stop. And some of y'all know you guys know who I'm talking about. Let me say this to y'all. The pimpin' do not wear Odyssey Fun World jewelry. The pimpin' don't wear, you understand me, Hollywood Park jewelry. The pimpin' don't wear Dave and Buster's jewelry. If you see a nigga talking about this game, appreciate that 10. If you see a nigga talking about this game and he got on Dave and Buster jewelry, bitch, stop listening to that nigga. Stop talking to no, move on. Stop the cap. Right, appreciate that. Stop the cap. Immediately. Pimps do not wear fake jewelry. Young P's, listen to me. Real pimps don't wear fake jewelry. If you're going to be a jewelry pimp and you're going to wear jewelry, if you authentic, you want to wear authentic jewelry. If you're a real nigga, you wear real jewelry. You do not wear fake jewelry. We don't do that. You understand me? So let me say this again before I go to my next one. No teeth. Bad breath, dirt under nails, dirty clothes, fake jewelry. Let's do it again. No teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Dirt under fingernails, stop sign. Dirty clothes, stop sign. Fake jewelry, stop sign. His car, his room, his apartment, or his house was the best definition of dirty, stop sign. Stop sign. Wrong. Thank you once again. Stop sign. It's a stop sign. Seeing his hotel room was dirty. He had clothes everywhere. God was showing you then. And he had ties everywhere and drawers and shit. When I came into his apartment, it was shoes everywhere and bras and motherfucking everything. Clothes, milk was on the floor, McDonald's wrappers and shit was on the top of the TV. God was showing you then, bitch. The game was showing you then, bitch. If that room is dirty, if that apartment was dirty, if that condo was dirty, if that house was dirty, stop sign. Stop sign. The moment that you got in that car and you saw Popeye boxes everywhere, you seen McDonald's wrappers and shit, what the fuck this nigga gonna teach you about being a clean hoe? How he gonna teach you how to be a clean woman when you seeing the spirit of uncleanness just manifesting all up in his damn car? How? He got motherfucking burnt cigarettes and ashes and shit all on the goddamn, all on the steering wheel, all of this shit. Barbecue and shit all on the back seat. Bitch, you knew not to sit up there and fuck with this nigga. Look at the nigga got kid seats in the back and all of the children's seats in the back seat, they nasty. Barbecue, you know what I mean? All up on the kid seats. The whole damn car smell like barbecue and Newport cigarettes and Hennessy. The game is showing you, leave this nigga alone. Stop sign. Stop sign. It's an automatic stop sign. I'm giving you good game right now. I don't know why I don't got 300 likes. I should have been had over 300 likes just with the stop sign. I ain't even got to the rest of the signs yet. This video have thousands of likes with all the bullshit that's on. Man, stop playing with this game. Run my likes up. But once again, if the car is dirty, if the room is dirty, see why I'ma block your dumb ass if you tell me that I'm wilding one more again. I'm in this game. And if I see you sit up there, you understand me, and say that shit one more again, it's gonna make me think that you indirectly, you know what I mean, on some other shit. Be quiet. Don't say nothing else. If that nigga say another thing out of place, moms get rid of his ass. Just like they did in Bronx Tale. Put that nigga in the closet. Get him over there. You know, but once again, no teeth, bad breath, dirt under nails, dirty clothes, fake jewelry. The car was nasty. The room was nasty. The apartment was nasty. The house was nasty. How you gonna sit up there, you know what I mean, and say that the game didn't show you? Some of you bitches be so dizzy, you know what I mean, that God is showing you right there. And you still sit up there and paid this man. We got some bitches that's so stupid, a nigga name could be Baby Girl, and the bitch done been paying them for 3 months. And you'll say, damn, bitch, you didn't know this nigga was gay? And the bitch would be like, how was I supposed to know? Bitch, his name is Baby Girl. Why are you paying a man for months and his name is Baby Girl? It's this fine ass bitch. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say her name because I ain't on that. You know what I mean? But it's this fine ass bitch on Instagram. I used to see her on Facebook years ago. But the bitch ended up having a baby, you know what I mean, with this gay ass nigga. And you can just look at the pictures of this nigga and just tell, you understand me, that he really wanted to do her job better than her. But now you done had a baby with the nigga. She's coming out talking about some, I didn't know he was a homosexual. Bitch, look at them pictures of y'all together. That nigga look like he want to whole circles around you, dumbass bitch. But anyway, bitches will pay the shit out of a nigga named Baby Girl. And then sit up there and say, how did I know? How was I supposed to know that this nigga wasn't a pimp? Bitch, his name Baby Girl. You know? But let's run that again. No teeth, because I got so many, but I'm not, I already know. I'm trying to run through this shit because I want to give y'all some good game, because I could just spend 3 hours talking about the damn stop sign. You know? But if his car is nasty, he took you to his hotel room. That was nasty. The moment that you seen his hotel room and you seen how nasty it was, when you went into that restroom, when you went into the bathroom, bitch, and you saw piss all on the seats, when you seen piss, you wasn't supposed to give him 24 hours. The moment that if you a clean woman, you don't mess with no nicky knack, unclean ass nigga. The moment that you learned that this nigga was nasty, bitch, you were supposed to leave him. A clean woman will not stay an unclean male. I want that to register to your spirit. A clean woman will not stay with an unclean male. I used to talk to Freeze. I used to talk to her about this bitch. She's a chop. And I couldn't understand how she could be with this one nigga who's known in the game for nasty ass breath. This nigga known cross country for having nasty ass breath, and this bitch was with him for over a decade. But I had to think to myself, if she was with a nigga who got nasty ass breath for over a decade, that mean that bitch nasty too. So why would you want her? You know, no clean woman is going to stay with an unclean male. Do you hear me? An unclean male that refuses to be clean, an unclean male that's cool calling himself a pimp and going days without a shower, a week or weeks without a shower, that is not a clean woman. A clean woman will feel uncomfortable in her spirit even being around a male that professes to be a man, that professes to be the pimping, and he just nasty, and he comfortable with being nasty, you know what I mean, for a week or weeks, or you know what I mean? I remember a time a bitch, she gonna tell me she called herself trying to tell off on the nigga, but she was about herself. The bitch knew that me and Simpin' Live was into it. So, you know what I mean? She called herself, you know how bitches do. If they know that niggas is into it, you know what I mean? They'll try to give the new nigga that they trying to fuck with, you know what I mean, some information on the nigga that, you know what I mean, that they ain't fucking with. So the bitch thought that me and her was gonna have a Wendy Williams show about Simpin' Live. So she tell me, you know what I mean, that Simpin' Live get in the shower, she pretty much had to beg him to get in the shower. He get in the shower, and when he used the white towel, it was just the dirtiest thing. It was just funky. And so I said to the, I was like, so I asked the bitch, I said, so when you found out, you know what I mean, and seen how dirty that white towel was, you know what I mean, did you blow up that day? Did you leave him that day? Did you continue to pay him? Did you continue to sleep with him? And the bitch admitted that she said yes. So wait a minute. So you continue to pay the man, you continue to sit up there and suck his dick and fuck the man. So you're an enabler of the problem, and you nasty too, right? I guess so. I already knew I had fucked up, you understand me, at my whole, I had fucked up the bankroll that I was gonna break her for, but honestly, you know what I mean? I just gotta be sinful. I don't know no other way how to be. You know, even though me and Simpin' Live, I don't care for him, he don't care for me no more. But at the same particular time, bitch, I ain't about to have no Wendy Williams show with you. I'm not gonna talk down on a man, a pimp, a simp, a man or a male. I'm not even gonna talk against a sucker ass nigga to a bitch. She could talk, but I ain't about to be, and you know, girl, and you know, oh girl, he's a dog. Real niggas don't do that. I'll talk about that later. But you know what I mean? A clean woman ain't gonna fuck with an unclean male. Facts. So before I leave the stop sign, let's go over that stop sign again. If he has no teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Excuse me. No teeth, stop sign. Fucked up teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. Dirt on the fingernails, stop sign. Dirty clothes, stop sign. Fake jewelry, stop sign. His car was dirty, stop sign. Hotel room was unclean, stop sign. His apartment was nasty, stop sign. House was nasty, stop sign. Stop sign. Hawking blessings to you, bro. We praise and magnify God. Y'all tell bro happy birthday. He getting ready to see 30 years. God blessed him to see 3 decades. Y'all sit up there and say happy birthday. You know what I mean? Hawking 702. You know what I mean? Ladies, tell bro, you know what I mean? Happy birthday. He getting ready to see 30 years. God bless him. You know, it's not every day that a black man get to see 30. You know, they dying every day. Dark, appreciate that 10, bro. Good looking. So now we can move on. So now we get ready to move on to the clown. You know, we get ready to move on to the clown. I want to stay to the stop sign, but, you know, I don't want to stay here too long because I'll fuck around, man, and be here all day just on the stop sign. You know, seriously, because I could just stay on the stop sign for 50 years and still be preaching. But if you know that this guy is a liar, if you've caught him in lies, you understand me? Let me also say this. I didn't even say this, but let me sit up. That ain't nothing but the spirit of the game. I was getting ready to go to the clown, but let me sit up there and put some more paint where it ain't. Hey, if you seen his bitch and his bitch is unclean, the moment that you seen his hoe that he been having for months or a year or years, and you seen his bitches and they was nasty looking, them bitches didn't have their hair done, them bitches didn't have their nails done, they look cheap and they look a goddamn fool, bitch, leave that situation alone. Stop sign. You know, stop sign. Let me do that. There you go. Stop sign. The moment that you seen, you know what I mean, his bitch, the moment that you seen them bitches looking a goddamn fool, leave them alone. You wasn't supposed to stay in no situation like that. God had already showed you, bitch. The devil had already, the devil and the game had already showed you, bitch, that you weren't in that situation. He allowed you to see representation of his pimping, and they were nasty. The moment that you seen his bottom bitch, or the moment that you seen, you understand me, the bride, and her nails wasn't looking right, her hair wasn't looking right, and she been with this man for 5 years, and she look a goddamn fool, you know, you wasn't supposed to keep fucking with that. You wasn't supposed to keep fucking with that. You wasn't supposed to keep fucking with that. The game allowed you to see the representation of his pimping for a reason, bitch. So you won't be the next bitch. If you see one bitch looking a goddamn fool, if you see 2 bitches looking a goddamn fool, if you see 3 bitches looking a goddamn fool, the game had just gave you 3 reasons on why you shouldn't fuck with them. Because you about to be the 4th fool. If you see 3 goddamn fools fucking with them, why in the fuck would you want to be the 4th fool? If you see 3 bitches that look like, you know what I mean, who did it and what, bitch, why in the fuck would you want to be the 4th bitch looking like who did it and what? The game. If they've been hoeing for this man for years and they have not seen the results of his thoughts, what make you think it's going to be different with you? If you're able to see that these ladies have been with this man for more than 6 months, and they don't have like just proper hygiene, because getting your hair done and nails done and feet done and all of that shit, baby, that ain't nothing special. That's part of your hygiene. That's your uniform. That's a hoe's uniform. You supposed to have your hair done. You supposed to have your nails and feet done, baby. That's your uniform. You say you a hoe? How you a hoe when you ain't got that done, baby? You know what I'm saying? And if you see a woman or women that's been with this motherfucker for years and they don't got nothing to show for it. They still hotel living or they still in an apartment. And y'all don't know this game like that. I know some situations in the location of Chicago where a bitch been with this nigga for damn near a decade. I've never seen them in an apartment. I've never seen them have a house. They've been hotel living for a minute. And I'm not, speaking bad because he's a good nigga, but I'm just, he's a good nigga, but he's not this pimping. He cool, but I just got to be real. Those that be on the west side of the Chi, I ain't got to say nothing. You already just know what I'm saying without me saying it. He been having this bitch for damn near a decade, and they sit up there and got a house out that bitch pussy hole yet. He ain't pulled a motherfucking apartment out this bitch booty yet. They been motherfucking motel living and sometime hotel living, you understand me, ever since I've known them. I'm just being real. And she's always down. And he's not on drugs. Only thing he smoke is weed to my knowledge. So I don't understand, why they haven't produced that. And I'm saying that to say this. Bitch, if you see that this guy got a bitch or bitches and it hasn't produced anything, why would you want to be a part of a losing ass group? Nothing's going on. Hopefully, man, the ladies will hear this information and, get discouraged on fucking, with somebody, who has not produced the results of his thoughts. Moving on, she horn for the weed man sound. He don't even sell weed. He just smoke weed. I ain't never known him to sell no weed, but I ain't gonna lie to you. If I've been having a bitch for that long and we haven't got a place to stay, a house or anything like that, man, I'm gonna do bad by myself. But anyway, let's move on to Clown. Matter of fact, let me just say that before I leave one more time. Hold on. Let's say this one more time. There we go. The stops of, if he got no teeth, stop sign. Fucked up teeth, stop sign. Bad breath, stop sign. I'm even throw that in there. Funky ass feet, stop sign. Dirt on the fingernails, stop sign. Dirty clothes, stop sign. Fake jewelry, they look dirty or look a fool, stop sign. His car nasty, stop sign. Room nasty, apartment, house, stop sign. Okay, let's go to Clown. Let's talk about a clown. Clowns, are known for entertainment. A clown can make you laugh. It ain't nothing wrong with laughter. It's just that, as King Solomon said, there's a time for that. And when it comes to the clown is entertaining. And it's sad because a lot of you are paying clowns, and like I said in the last video, a little while ago called, She Wants a Clown. Some of y'all been liking on clowns since you was a little kid and you never grew out of it. When you was a little girl, you was fucking with a clown. You know what I mean? When every time you would come home, you'll see your mama messing with a clown or a clown. So you don't know what a man looks like. You don't know how to communicate with a man. You only know how to deal with clowns because that's all you've seen all your existence. All your mama brought throughout the house, your whole, childhood was clowns. So you're used to seeing clowns. You know what I mean? They know how to make you laugh, entertain you. Sound like the same thing that, the oppressor, the adversary did to the black people. Entertain you. In the same time enslaving you, but the clown, he know how to make you laugh. He got the entertainment. He just don't have the enlightenment. He don't have the game. When you look on Instagram, there's so many individuals that's clowns. They know how to make you laugh. There's just no substance. There's no intelligence. They're very comical, but they're not intellectual. They can sit up there and motherfucking get with the comedians and go pound for pound, but you'll never hear anything sound or pro. You know, it's a clown. Clowns make you laugh. Now, I'm going to go a little deeper, into the clown, because there's a lot of ladies that's fucking with a clown or clowns, in the game right now. There is a huge population of clowns within the lifestyle of pimping and hoeing. All right? Now, when we think about the clown, what is the clown known for? How does the clown get his money? From having dealings with children. The clown is making children smile and laugh. Children, kids. Okay, let's deal with it. You have some people in the game who have a reputation. I'm not talking about catching a case for false identification. He was ignorant, or she had fraudulent ID, or maybe he didn't know the age or what. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about there's actually individuals in the lifestyle that knowingly knew that this girl was a minor, or it doesn't have to so much be a minor. She could be 25 and 35 years old and still have the mindset of somebody who's 15 and 14. Because we got a lot of 35 and 40-year-old teenagers in the game as well, mentally. The bitch, she's 32, she's 28, she's 26, but she's really, when you go on a mental safari with her in an interview, you could pretty much discern that mentally she's 16 years old. And I've always taught the young P's to don't just, I told you not to fuck with minors, but don't just stop there. Don't fuck with bitches who have the mentality of a minor, because that'll get you major time. Yeah. Fucking with minors will get you major time, and fucking with bitches, who have the mentality of a minor will get you major time as well. But clowns are known for fucking with kids, for making kids, laugh and smile. That's the clown. He's known for that. And I want to tell you, if you know that your so-called pimp or your folks has a reputation of being involved, with a clown, if you know that, you understand me, he continuously deals with teenagers, that's what he do, no, knowledge search, he didn't say nothing wrong. Let him say that. That wasn't wrong. If you have an individual, who has a reputation of going cross country and campaigning to have children, and this, or if you're a girl, you might be 18 and 19, and you found out the guy that's endeavoring to have you have a minor, clown, automatic clown. And if you decide to fuck with him, knowing that he's a clown, you're a clown. If you are fucking with somebody and you didn't know anything, you was ignorant of things in the beginning, but now in the ninth inning, you just came into the knowledge of certain things that would make him be a clown. If you stay in that situation, you are also a clown. You're an enabler of this buffoonery. You're part of the circus as well. You're a clown. You're a clown. Anytime that you're with a trick and you call your so-called pimp, you just stepped into the bathroom, or you stepped away from the client and you call the pimping, to get some game on how to preside over this situation with this client, and he don't have no game to give you. He got some dick to give you. He got some tongue to give you. He got some jokes to make you laugh. But he doesn't have the game. He don't have the information. He don't have the outstanding understanding to give you to basically make you a better hoe. He can't help you be a better woman. He can't help you be a better participant in the lifestyle. He can't teach you how to make more money or make the money work for you. He don't know about that. but he makes you laugh. He can't make you come up, but he can make you come. He won't help you produce, but he'll introduce you to some laughter. He's a clown. That's what clowns do. Let's get into some more of what clowns do. And whoever get offended, they just get offended. If you see a guy and you thought he was cute, you thought he was attractive, you was attentive to him because of his attractive appearance, he might have said a few words to you while he was driving, he was getting at you. Hey, that's cool. But the moment you seen him get out of his car and he was chasing a bitch that never gave him attention, never got a pocket, but not only is he chasing the bitch up and down the blade, but he's recording himself, chasing this bitch up and down, the blade. And he posts it on Instagram just for laughs. This too is a clown. This is a clown. Chasing women up and down the street, recording themselves, saying incriminating things, within the video, recording themselves just to post it on. Super clown. Please listen right now. Super clown. The moment that you seen him chasing a bitch, doing the Carl Lewis, he was doing the Deion Sanders, he was doing the Steelers Woodson, on this bitch. He was running up and down the street like FloJo to catch the hoe that never gave him no dough. And he was recording himself just to build up his following on Instagram. He's a clown. A clown. Only a clown would do that. I'm not about to do no cardio, for a bitch that never gave me a bankroll. I'm not even about to power walk to this bitch. Because she ain't gave me, she ain't took that out of her purse. I have to sit up there and plus sweat down the street before I left the house. You up and down the street, baby. You know what I mean? Because I own a mirror. To keep me from chasing you, I own mirrors. I'm able to see, the prize. That's why I have a mirror in the house, so I can keep my eyes on the prize. So I can see the best definition of importance. So I can see that trophy. So I can see, that one that God made fearfully, and wonderfully made, myself. I can't chase you. I can't disrespect, my cologne. Sweat don't mix good with this shit, baby. No, that's for the clowns to do. That's for the clowns to chase you. That look clownish. Niggas got pants hanging off their ass, booty hanging out and shit like a bitch, and sitting over there walking in the middle of the street and shit, to say something to a bitch. Hey man, the only way that you're gonna see a real, authentic, and truly in it pimp in the middle of the street saying something, to a bitch, from my understanding, is if that bitch got out of pocket, maybe she said something disrespectful, or maybe she been sitting over there reckless eyeballing a little bit too much. But man, I ain't about to sit up there, man, and get all out the car, get all out the limo and shit, making this bitch all important and, all the bitches talking about, ooh, Sin was all on you. Sin was just sweating you. Man, please, I'm not even going to give that bitch an accomplishment in her obituary to sit up there and say that Sin was sitting over there giving her that much attention, walking in the middle of the street like some hoe, trying to have it. No. That shit look clownish, man. That shit don't look. I'm not about to have my pants hanging all off my ass and shit. Sitting over there chasing bitches up and down the street, man. You young niggas look crazy. And you look like homosexuals. Pull your pants up. That ain't. Now, if you a gangbanger and a stranger to the game, I understand. But if you professing this pimping, man, that shit don't make that don't make sense. Sucker repellent, man. Blessings to you. That shit don't look cool. Got your pants hanging all off your ass and shit. I can see if you was a GD or a BD and you selling CDs and DVDs or you cripping and tripping, but if you talking about some you pimping, man, you look terrible. You look terrible. And blessings to my brother Freeze. Freeze a fellowship with you niggas, man. But if you notice, man, I don't like being around, you know what I mean, all you dudes. That's why a lot of y'all don't care for me. You know what I mean? You would fuck with Freeze because you know, bro got that light skin shit with him. He's more likable, you know. He'll talk to all y'all. I don't want to talk. Where is the bitch? Be cool with you. I know you dumb. Anyway, moving on. That's clownish. If you see a dude pressing to be a pimp, running up and down the street, chasing a bitch that never got out of pocket, never gave him no money, she never did anything disrespect, but he just chasing the bitch. And he's recording himself, pandering. He's pandering in the video. He's enticing and compelling this woman, you know what I mean, to pimping with force. He telling the bitch, she better choose or I'll whoop your ass. You know what I mean? On pimp, bitch. See, some of y'all want to put the gang banging spirit in this pimping. On pimp, bitch, if you don't choose up, I'm going to knock your ass out. You know what I mean? On pimp. No, what you mean was on crib. You know what I mean? You don't mean on, you mean on crib with your gang banging ass. Man, get my likes over 400, man. I told you to stop playing with this game. Should have been over by 500 by now. The more likes bring the more recommendations, man. Bring more women up in here. Share this with every renegade or share this with every bitch that's thinking about going. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. Saying I want to share the video, but if I share this video, she might not follow me no more. It might blow my action. She gonna be like, "Ooh, what do you take me for, a hoe?" Yeah, I want to be mom. So, you know, that's a clown, baby. You know, clowns will chase you up and down the street when you ain't even got out of pocket. Clowns, baby, clowns will get in the middle of the street, you know what I mean, and sit up there and follow you around the blade, walk up and down the street with you. You know, that's what clowns do, man. Oh, Balance, man. Appreciate that 200, man. Blessings to Balance, man. Appreciate that, gang. You know, thank you, gentlemen. Blessings to that informative representative right there. And y'all, ladies, y'all make sure y'all go to IG and check out Balance 007. You know, another well-groomed, you know, classy gentleman, you know. Blessings to bro. But pimps, hey, let me teach you young women something. You know, this is what clowns do. Clowns not only follow you up and down the street like a fucking weirdo, but clowns be pulling up in cars shooting you with paint guns. That's a clown. If you on the corner and you trying to catch you a date, you know, Tricks is driving up and down the motherfucking street, bitch, you knew not to sit up there and get this nigga any action. The moment that you never even said nothing to him, she never got out of pocket. You know that this bitch be in pocket every time you see her. You know the folks that she fuck with. You know that she fucking with solid pimping. And for this clown ass nigga to be pulling up, you know what I mean, with paint guns and shit, you know what I mean, shooting at hoes. And I know you niggas is shooting at these hoes with paint guns because you don't got nothing to say out your motherfucking mouth. Ain't no motherfucking bullets of this game coming out your mouth. So you said, since I can't shoot no game out my mouth, I might as well pick up a paint gun. You niggas be working harder than these hoes. But okay, pushing hoes down, shooting at hoes with paint guns. Clownish. Another thing that's clownish, and I know y'all about to get upset at me with the shit that I'm about to come up with right here. But yeah, OnlyFans. Yeah, bitch, if he got an OnlyFans account and he's a porno star, it ain't just that he got a OnlyFans account. You can have an OnlyFans account and be cooking and doing all other shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he has an OnlyFans account, bitch, and that nigga is sitting over there, you understand me, fucking bitches and eating pussy and eating booty and everything like that, clown. He's a clown. He's a clown, and you a clown if you give him any attention. Oh my God, Sin talking about Sauce Walker. Hey, whoever fit the shoe, clown. Clown. Whoever fit the motherfucking shoe. Oh my God, Sin Sauce Walker, he be doing that. Take that back, P. I met him. He's some pimping. Clown. Clown. I'm just gonna kick the door down. Clown. Very clownish. That's clownish. That's a clown. Pimps are not porno stars. Can a pimp have a OnlyFans account and be gambling? You know, nigga, a motherfucker can sit up there and create an OnlyFans account and play basketball. I don't know. You know, people got different OnlyFans accounts for different reasons. But if a motherfucker, he on OnlyFans, you know what I mean, tasting pussy, tasting booty and shit like that, that is not the pimping, bitch. I repeat, clown. That is a clown. That is a clown. That is a clownish situation. The game is using me right now to tell you to leave that clown alone. If you don't want to be a part of the circus, bitch, you don't pay no motherfucker. You understand me? That's on OnlyFans sitting over there. You understand me? Sucking toes and sucking pussy and booty. You understand me? For bands, bitch. Oh my God, but he said that if I choose up with him, he gonna make me one of the videos. He said he can't wait to eat my pussy. He said he want to eat my booty. He want to fuck me from the back. He said he want to put me on OnlyFans. You know what I mean? And this, I'm gonna get popularity from this, saying you don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you a bitch and you trying to king difference, man, appreciate that 50, bro. If you a bitch and you know what I mean, you know, want to get your popularity up, you're not really a hoe like that. You're not no hoe. You're a square prostitute that's just trying to get your distributes and some popularity and things like that. You want to get your IG members up and shit like that. You know what I mean? You want to get clouded up. Now, if you trying to get clouded up, yeah, you go ahead and fuck with the clown, because I can't lie to you. The circus will make you popular. People do get popular fucking with the circus. People do get popular fucking with clowns. But if you want this pimping, if you want to be a real hoe, if you want to be a real authentic hoe in the game, a respectable hoe in the game, no, you're not paying a clown that's sitting over there sucking toes from hoes on OnlyFans, bitch. No. Now, if you want to get clouded up, choose up with the clown. If you want, you understand me, this game so you could be an authentic hoe, fuck with some pimping. But real pimps is not sitting over there getting tasted on OnlyFans. No, that is a lie from the pits of hell. We gonna kill that demon right away. But seeing I want my booty ate, seeing I want my coochie tasted, seeing if he told me that if I go over there, he was gonna lick me round and round and we was gonna fuck on the chandeliers and have a good time. He told me that he was gonna sit up there and use that Viagra and fuck me from Genesis to Revelations in all locations of the house. He told me he was gonna lick me from the rooter to the tutor. Why shouldn't I go over there? I mean, hey, like I said, if you wanna get clouded up, go over there. But if you wanna be a real hoe and be a respected hoe in the game, you don't fuck with no clown that's on OnlyFans being a porno star, doing the Pornhub and all of that. Your man on Pornhub and he talking about click on the subscribe button. Your man sitting over there wiggling his hips for chips on Pornhub. He talking about some leave me a tip. Your man, he want a tip. He's supposed to be the pimping, but he trying to get tips on Pornhub. Nah, bitch, that ain't the pimping. The pimping don't do that. But anyway, moving on, you know what I mean? One thing that we could all agree is that clowns are very loud, they're very belligerent, but they're not intelligent. They're belligerent, but they're not infinite. They're, you know, belligerent, but they're very ignorant. Clowns bring a lot of attention. One thing about a clown to even try to outdo, you know what I mean, his bitch. A clown to even try to outdo, you know what I mean, his women. A clown don't even want his following to have more clout than him. You know, a clown, you know, he even got to be the Diana Ross of the situation. Appreciate that 5, homie. You know what I mean? A clown, He's got to be the Beyonce of the situation. So what I mean. Don't think that you about to come in this situation. What I mean, and you gonna sit up there and you about to be Diana Ross or Beyonce. No, it don't work like that when you fucking with a clown. Clowns want all the attention. Like this one dude, I don't know his name. What I mean? Y'all know his name. I ain't gonna say nothing. What I mean? I'm just letting you know what a clown looks like. Bitch, if that nigga got tattoos all on his face and every time you see him, he wearing dresses and things like that, but his excuse is he's a model, he's a clown. He's a clown. This is a very clownish situation. You know what I mean? And some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't know the dude. He might be a cool dude, but he has tattoos all on his face. He be dancing all the time, looking crazy. You know what I mean? Doing all type of, weird ass dances and shit. You know what I mean? He done wore dresses. And I'm tired of niggas talking about oh, I'm a model and they flew me in Paris. I was sitting over there shaking my ass in Bora Bora because they paid me. Yeah, I did. I wore that dress. Yeah, I put that bra on. Yeah, I had some Victoria's Secret panties on. You know what I mean? But when I did it, I got paid and shit. He's a clown. He's a clown. He is a clown. A clown. It ain't nowhere else to put it, baby. He's a clown. All right? That's a clown. Another thing I want to tell you about clowns. Clowns, they'll receive money from anybody. Clowns don't have standards. Clowns don't have restrictions and limitations, and clowns don't live by principles. I told you that another thing that a clown would do, a clown don't have no type of, morals. P, what you mean by that? What you mean the clown don't have no morals? See, a real clown that's trying to build his circus, a real clown will sit up there, you understand me, and have dealings with a transsexual. He's a clown. He's a clown. Now, it's this one guy. He was very talented. He can rap his ass off. And I know that music is music and I shouldn't be like that. But see, the only reason why I didn't post his music, it wasn't just because he had done some goofy shit with a nigga that I fuck with. It wasn't just that. It was just the fact that I know he had dealings with certain transsexuals. Appreciate that 5, man. Good looking. And he tried to justify it because of how much money he was getting from the transsexual. And his excuse was that him and the transsexual wasn't fucking. That he had never fucked a transsexual. He didn't have no, that he was pretty much saying that, man, you niggas, you got y'all mind in the gutter. I'm pimping. I'm not fucking. So because that was like his response and his views on fucking with a transsexual, I couldn't, a clown. I'm gonna tell y'all another clown. If you go to Soft White Underbelly, after I end this video, you can go watch it. It's a video that is only like 13 to 14 minutes. And Mark on Soft White Underbelly has a new interview with this guy saying that he's a pimp from LA. And he's an LA nigga, and nigga talking about he's seeing transsexuals too. How many done seen that? Don't let me be the only one that's seen that interview. Anything like that, they gonna always put that shit up in my DM. Making the game look clean. He's from LA, and he was just on, Mark's platform. Yeah, okay, King Difference, he's seen it. And that nigga, and what hurts he's a Bombay ass nigga. I was gonna do a review on Bombay, but I think Mark took the Bombay interview down, cause I don't see the Bombay interview up there no more. Cause one of my Patreon members, he wanted me to do a review on the Bombay, and I was gonna do it. And the moment I came for the Bombay, it wasn't there. But Yeah, y'all shouldn't want to see the Bombay. The Bombay was really gay. But dude that's on soft white underbelly, he made it. And what hurts my heart is when you niggas try to make this abominable shit sound pimpish. Like, yeah, man, I fuck with transsexuals, man. You know what I mean? They gonna bring me some money too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna bring me some money too. And he had just started trying to get pimpish with it. I'm like, oh no, mama. You know what I mean? Little mama was really trying to pop this game with it and shit, man. Listen, real authentic pimps don't have no dealings with transsexuals. So, bitch, if you know that this dude got a dealings with a transsexual, if you know that this nigga done had dealings with a transsexual, bitch, you ain't got no dealings fucking with this nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? And like, what did I tell you about clowns? Whenever you see a woman involved with a clown, she's a clown too. 9 out of 10, she's a clown too. She just might be a bigger clown than him. Get my likes up to 500, man. Y'all stop playing with this game. All this game that's coming through here, my likes should have been over 500. Cause I know I'm kicking this game, and I know nobody spit this motherfucking pimping and hoeing shit better than me. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that ain't got that. I know nobody do it better than me. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna sit up there, you know what I mean, and put this game, out there like that. Look, let me just say this. If this dude has a reputation or he's willing to break on a transsexual, you are a stupid bitch if you think that he wouldn't fuck that transsexual. Let me say that again. If that nigga is willing to break that transsexual, he will fuck that transsexual. You got to be the dumbest bitch in the world. Oh, nah, Sin don't know what he talking about. He just all about the money. Bitch, if that transsexual is making 2 to 3 racks, you know what I mean, a night, cause I'm just gonna keep this shit all the way through. It's transsexuals running circles around authentic women in the game. Facts. You got transsexuals that look like George Mirasan, that look like Manute Bowl in the face. You understand me? You got transsexuals in the game looking like Sean Elliott, looking like Sam Cassell in his 4th year, and they sitting over here killing it. They're killing it. You got niggas that's driving, and see what's so fucked up is that you guys respect money so much. You materialistics over characteristics so much that you're willing to look past he got a Ferrari. He fucking with a transsexual. It don't matter. Man, I don't even care, man. You know what I mean? He in the new Bentley. You know what I mean? Fuck what Sin talking about. Sin always talking shit. Fuck what that nigga Sin talking about, man. That nigga just pushed up in that brand new Bentley. But man, he checked that out of a transsexual's booty. You know what I mean? He checked that out of a transsexual's booty, man. Hey, that man said he want that Cash App. Y'all drop that Cash App link up in there for bro so he can sit up there, you know what I mean, and make his contribution. Blessings to you. But, you know what I mean? Oh, man, I don't care how he got it, man. He in the mansion. Man, I don't care, man. You know what I mean? He in the mansion home. I don't care if he fucking with a transsexual. That's you guys' mentality. You respect money so much that you wouldn't give a fuck if a nigga got a convertible out of a transsexual. You would still exalt the shit, apply the shit, just as if he got it out of a bitch ass. And it's a lot of niggas on IG, you know what I mean? That's, man, they got some materialistic things. But because I know a few of these dudes, I know what they in the summer before that, you know what I mean? These niggas had dealings with transsexuals. Not everybody, some got it from the feds, some got it from a transsexual, you know what I mean? selling drugs on the side, mixing it to fix it, you know. But it's only a few that's pimping on the elite level that's really checking it out of a hoe's ass and really just, you know, giving some superb Harvard University instructions around this motherfucker. You know, but once again, bitch, if you know what I mean, if that nigga, you know what I mean, is fucking with, you know what I mean, a nigga that look like, I mean, a bitch that look like Lil Wayne in the face, and then I'm tired of you niggas talking about I didn't know. I'm gonna keep lacing these women right quick, but let me just take 2 seconds out to roast you niggas, man. I'm tired of you niggas talking about I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know. I didn't know. Nigga, now sometimes I ain't gonna lie, some of these transformers, they do be looking like women. But you know what I mean? Some of these niggas got grown man voices. And can you imagine that? You know what I mean? A nigga sitting over there calling you on the phone. Hello? What's going on, bitch? Daddy. You know what I mean? This nigga sitting over here playing around and shit. I'm trying to hurry up and get him in the room. You know what I mean? But he acting stupid. You know, I've been trying to get him to drink a little bit more, you know what I mean? But he playing and shit like that. You know what I mean? Well, calm him down, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Calm down. Don't sit up there, you know what I mean, and get all in your feelings, bitch. You know what I mean? Just keep on charming and disarming them and shit like that. And see if you could, you know what I mean, get them to the room, you know what I mean, so you could break them from everything. Daddy, I'm really out here trying, though. I'm trying to get you your money, daddy, and these tricks out here playing. Like, you know what I mean? Could you imagine that, man? These niggas sitting over here messing, you know what I mean? You know, and that's just fucked up. Some of these motherfuckers, they look like bitches, but the moment that they talk, you know, he might look like Britney. You know what I mean? He look like Britney, but at the same time, you know what I mean? The nigga sitting over there, you understand me? He still sound like Bruce, though. He still sound like that dude that had the deep voice in Boys to Men. You know, it's gonna be something. It's always gonna be something, you know what I mean, to tell you why this guy is a guy. You know, nigga sounding like Barry White, Reggie White, Shannon Sharp. You know, man. All right, hold on. Let me put this. Before I leave that, ladies, if you know of any type of dealings with this guy that you know what I mean, it's a red sign. You know what I mean? So even though he's a clown, this is also a stop sign. You don't want to have no dealings with no guy that's willing to break on a transsexual. Because if he's willing to break on a transsexual, he'll be willing to break off that transsexual. Because if that transsexual is really making a killing and making money to the ceiling like that, it's gonna come a time when that transsexual, you know what I mean, gonna be like, Dad, you know what I'm saying, I've been paying you for a minute, you know, and I wanna know, you know what I mean, when I can get some time. What you talking about, man? What you talking about? Nah, I just wanna know, you know what I mean, when can I get some time? You know what I mean, you giving all my wifey some time and things like that. You know what I mean? I've been the first one to the blade, the last one to get back. You know what I mean? I've been checking it like the house on fire. You know what I mean? I want to know, you know what I mean? When can I get some time? When can I spend some time with you? You gonna get some time. You gonna get some time. You know what I mean? Just chill out, bitch. Just keep handling my business. You know what I'm talking? No, that's what you said last time, Daddy. You know what I mean? If I don't hurry up and get some time, we gonna have to end this shit. You know? You know what I mean? You a stupid motherfucker if you actually think that if this fag is making $2,000 to $3,000, he done already accepted the money, so you already know the devil is going to come with them ministering spirits. You know, it's going if he broke a fag, he'll fuck a fag. You know? Yeah, man, you know what I mean? A pimp want all his money, man, pussy, man, you know what I mean? No badussy, man, you know what I mean? No man's booty. Nah. Nah, we checking it out of Sweet Britney, man. We leaving Bruce alone, man. Bruce ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But moving on, man. You know, so before I leave this clown situation alone, you know, He's entertaining. He can give you entertainment, but he can't give you no enlightenment. You know, it's good that he can make you come, but can he make you come up? Mind you, comical, times, but does he ever say anything, to give you a mental climax? As a sapiosexual woman, you should desire a man, who's able to speak on different subjects pertaining to life, and just mentally fuck you, like no other. Kind of like, I mean, it ain't even just me, I ain't gonna make me just special, but, a pimp fucking, let me teach you, just give a little bit of that. A pimp fucking, the difference between a pimp fucking and a square fucking, many of you square. So the moment that you get some pussy and achieve your goals, you go back to, whatever. You ready to go put your clothes on and go hit the streets. Because she gave you what you wanted. She gave you what you wanted. So, by a square getting what a square wanted, that's when you'll notice that, many squares put on Oscar Award winning roles. At first he was acting like a good guy, he was a trick girl, he was asking you how your day was, and all of that shit. You know what I mean? That's because he wanted to fuck you. He wanted to taste you. You know what I mean? But after he achieved his goals, that really started seeing his true. You know what I'm saying? But see, when I'm a full-fledged pimp, yeah, this one can be attractive, but that's not my goal. My goal is not to have sex with this woman. Sex, for a fly ass nigga that's governed by the spirit of pimping, pussy is about as easy as breathing the air of God. There's nothing special about that. She's attractive, and of course, we're gonna tell these bitches compliments and things like that, tell them they look good and all that type of shit. But in reality, I'm really thinking about some money though. Yeah, I told your pineapple head ass that you was fine. I told your Boston baked bean head ass that you was pretty, and you are pretty, But if you don't hurry up and give me some money, man, you about to be ugly than a motherfucker. You about to be ugly than a motherfucker, man, because you don't give me no money, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you're attractive, but I'm about to become attentive, man. You know what I mean? If you ain't trying to have a reunion with Western Union, man, in honor of my pimping. Yeah. So, fucking is different, than that square fucking, man. You know what I mean? A pimp has something to say before he got in that pussy. A pimp has something to say once he was in that pussy. And the moment when a pimp even get out that pussy, he still has something to say. Because I'm not endeavoring to, be the best porn star with the bitch. I'm endeavoring to be the best man that represents, this pimping to the bitch. It's a complete difference, And as far as, ladies, what I will tell you is this, and I even dropped some game, on the young P's that's listening. There's a difference from when you're having sex with a pimp versus a trick. You'll notice that even when a guy in the game, if he fucks you and he only think, and that's why I keep telling you young P's, man, don't be listening to these dumbass niggas. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I told the bitch, man, you know what I'm saying? Sex with me is like a race, man. Whoever gets there first, you dig? Yeah, bitch, I ain't trying to be like the trick and trying to, that sounds like a lot of people who are not. What I tell you is this: we don't have sex like tricks, And see, I wasn't even planning, to go here. That ain't nothing but this game, But let me just put a little paint where it ain't and say what most can't around this motherfucker. Pimps don't have sex like tricks. P, what you mean by that? A trick, when he's having sex with that bitch, he only thinking about him coming. He ain't, he's selfish. He not thinking about that bitch. He done gave that bitch that money, and the only thing that he's endeavoring to accomplish, is his climax. He's not thinking about that woman. 9 out of 10, most tricks, damn near. He done gave that bitch that money. Now he trying to sit up there, man, and do what the fuck he want to do so he can sit up there and enjoy himself. So, whenever you have sex just to please yourself, and not the that you having sex with, that's very trickish, because that's what the tricks do. And you also have to understand, if that woman is sitting over there having sex with tricks, going on date after date, with tricks, when does she ever come? When does she ever have, a good time, as a woman? When does she ever get the opportunity to experience an orgasm, through penetration? She shouldn't be experiencing that with no trick, not if she's a hoe. And let me just throw that up in there, bitch. If you trying to come with a trick, you a clown. Since we talking about clowns, I'm gonna throw that in there too, because some of you bitches be doing it. You be talking real hoish, on Instagram, HGO and RHGO, and you hoes can't see me, but behind closed doors, a lot of you bitches be trying to achieve sexual goals and shit, with tricks. And I'm here to let you know, bitch, if you trying to bust a nut, if you trying to come with a trick, bitch, you the best definition of a clown. And a clown deserves a clown. Kind of remind me of a time back in the day when we was in Baton Rouge. My partner had set up there and knocked this bitch. At first I actually, he got at the bitch behind my back. This is during our dirty Mackin days. And so Nice ended up coming up with the chocolate bitch. And Chocolate was on a date with her wifey, and the wifey had already took, the watch, had grabbed the extra money out the pocket, and everything. But the chocolate bitch, she was so into this trick's dick. She was trying to enjoy the trick dick so much. She was trying to bust a nut with this trick so much that she didn't even realize that her wifey was gone with the watch, the money. Her wifey calling her, texting her and everything. This bitch still up in there riding, taking dick. A clown. A clown. So, of course, we got a lot of ladies that, I don't be doing that. Ooh, how could they do that? But behind closed doors, some of y'all be seeing tricks that you attracted to, that, the trick you consider to be attractive, and you be sitting over there trying to bust nuts with tricks, bitch. You a clown. Yeah, I know I'm gonna hurt a lot of feelings with this, but yeah, you a clown. Yeah, you a clown. If you got a boyfriend on the side and you supposed to be paying Pimps, you a clown. In your DM, the so-called fucking DM, yeah, bitch, you a motherfucking clown. And Pimps. If you talking to more pimps than you talking to tricks, bitch, you a clown. If you paid more motherfucking pimps and simps, you understand me, then you didn't got paid, you understand me, from tricks, you a clown. You a clown. Ain't no cap. I don't know what he talking about. You know what I mean? You a clown. Clown. That is very clownish of you. I don't know what he meant by cap, nigga. That's not no cap. Cap. You got bitches. You're entertaining the weed man. You're entertaining, the cute guys and shit, all in your DM. But you supposed to be with pimping, dog. You supposed to be fucking with pimping. Okay, let me do this for you, bro. You know what I mean? But, you supposed to be sitting over there fucking with pimping, but you sitting over there entertaining squares and shit. You're a clown. You are a clown. If matter of fact, let me say this. If you got folks and you following your ex folks, you a clown. Did you hear what I just said? If you got folks, but you still following your ex folks on Instagram, you are a clown. You still looking at the story of your ex folks, looking at your wifeys and shit. You still sitting ex wifeys and shit. You still be entertaining shit all up in the DM. Bitch, you a clown. You are a clown. This ain't nothing but the game speaking through me. If I had an altar call right now, all you bitches need to sit up there, you understand me, and come to the altar with your purses lifted up in the air and repent to this game. You don't have to die a clown today. Let me stop. If you know you're a clown right now, come to this altar. Let me stop. You know, you're a clown. Even if she still follow. No, she not a clown. Now, if you following Sinful the P, no, you're not a clown. You're not a clown. But seeing I got folks, no, you ain't out of pocket, baby. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, you know what I mean, go ahead and set up, you know what I mean, a consultation, man, so we can chop it up, baby. But seeing I've been with him for 5 years, you know what I mean, we're going to have to put a stop to that, you know? You dig? No, you're not a clown, baby, if you following me. You're not a clown, you know what I mean, if you're watching this game right now. You dig? But we can move on, man. You know. So once again, let me just say that again. If he's able to give you, you know, entertainment, but he can't provide you with the enlightenment, if he has no enlightenment, if he has no encouragement, but all he has, you know what I mean, is motherfucking, you understand me, entertainment, clown. No instructions, no game given, no inspiration given, no exhortation given, nothing but jokes and, you know, being loud and, you know what I mean, making the blade hot with a lot of the belligerent, ignorant, fraudulent, brutish, outlandish, rambunctious shit that he be doing on the blade and shit like that. Clown. If he's chasing bitches up and down the street, recording himself, pushing bitches down, pulling up on bitches, you know what I mean, with paint guns and shit, clown. You know, he's a clown. You know, chasing bitches in the middle of the street and the bitch ain't sitting up there, you understand me? The bitch ain't never gave this nigga no action, you know what I mean, that she was gonna give, you know what I mean, him a transaction, but yet and still he's like Flo Joe, you know what I mean, trying to follow a hoe that never gave him some dough. That's a clown. That is a clown. It's no way that you can fix it. He's a clown, sweetheart. You know, and once again, if you trying to bust nuts with tricks and you call yourself a hoe, you know what I mean? If you trying to actually, if you letting tricks, you know what I mean, nut all on your face, you know, saying he gave me an extra $20, clown. Clown. Saying he gave me an extra 50, yeah, but you sucked his dick raw, clown. You sucking raw dicks for an extra $50, bitch, clown. Clown. You know? Saying, wait a minute, bitch, you let him hit you raw? Yeah, he don't look like he got anything. Appreciate that 10. You a clown. You are a clown. He don't look like he have anything. Clown. So you gave your pussy up. You just had raw, unprotected sex with a trick because he looked like you a clown. You know what I mean? You're a clown, and you're not even a funny clown. You are a clown. Sit up there and bust a nut, you know what I mean, all up in you, bitch. You know what I mean? Trick sitting over there nutting out. The trick got gang graffiti all on your face. The trick done sit up there and spray painted his whole hood on your face. You know? Oh, also, you know what I mean? If Pippin told you don't be dating no niggas, if Pippin gave you instructions and he said, bitch, you know what I mean, don't you date another motherfucking nigga, and you told the Pippin, you know what I mean, but it's only niggas that be pulling up, you know what I mean, it's only niggas that be pulling up, knowing that you like to fuck niggas because you just like to fuck, you be trying to get some dick, you know, why you getting them 60s and 80s and 100s and shit, you know what I mean, and you know it'd be plenty of Mexicans pulling up, but you rather date motherfuckers that you attracted to, you rather date Lil Earl, you want to date Lil Baby, you want to date 180 Kevin, you want to date AK-40 Steven, you want to date, you understand me, MK, you know what I mean, Kevin 16, you know what I mean, you want to date Bazooka. I mean, you trying to sit up there and date, you understand me, Stephen Glock. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bitch. You know, you trying to sit up there and fuck this trick. They got this 9-inch dick, you know what I mean, that ain't even hard yet, bitch. You just trying to slide up on some dick. Just keep that shit 100 real, bitch. You a clown. You not thinking about no goddamn money, bitch. You trying to lose your wall, make it all. You not trying to have it all. You not trying to ball. You trying to have your walls fucked up. You know? You trying to sit up there, you understand me, and get your walls busted in. You not thinking about coming up. You thinking about coming. You know what I mean? You a clown. You are a clown. You know? So, yeah, I can move on with that. Yeah, once again, shooting bitches with paint guns, running up and down the street. You're going to beat the bitch up when you see her. Porn, you know what I mean? If you know this nigga basically, you know what I mean, got an OnlyFans account and he be doing porn on there, he's a clown. And if you fuck with him, you just as much as a clown or more clown, you know what I mean, than him. You know, always remember that clowns, they pretty loud, but like empty wagons, they make a lot of noise, you know what I mean, but you know, they're empty. They have no substance. They have no intelligence. They have no inspiration to give you. They can't build you. You know what I mean? They can't teach you how, you know what I mean, when you come in basically from work, you know what I mean, and you didn't sit up there and got raped. You know what I mean? The trick sit up there and raped you and you just feeling so depressed. You know what I mean? You don't know what to do. You know, there's just shit that bitches in the game go through. You know, he don't know what to say. He don't know how to deal with that situation. You know what I mean? He gonna make a joke or, you know what I mean? He's a clown. He don't know how to preside over you, darling. You know, waste of time. Clown situation. You know, best way to put a clown, you know what I mean? A motherfucking empty wagon going down the hill. Just loud as hell with nothing to give you, baby. He's completely empty. Okay, we can move on. You know, now that we did the stop sign, we did the clown. Now we have moved on to the sucker. You know, can we get them likes up? If you have not hit the like button, can you hit that like button for me? If you have not shared this video, share this with every renegade, share this with every woman that's ever given you any type of, you know, pretty much giving you any type of thought that maybe one day, you know what I mean, she'll participate in this game. Or maybe you're talking to a woman, you know what I mean, that you want, instead of her having a hot girl summer, you want her to have a hot hoe summer. You know what I mean? Send this video to her, man. You know, send it all around. But we getting ready to go to the sucker. And just like I could have stayed on the stop sign and the clown, you know, for years upon years, you know what I mean? I could have stayed on the sucker for eternity. You know, but now we're gonna deal with the sucker. This is another motherfucker that you shouldn't deal with, bitch. You know, and a sucker, you know, is somebody who ain't shit. You know, no character, no principles, no nothing. You know, so deal with the sucker. You know, and something that should always already P, what you mean that they like suckers? Yeah, a lot of these bitches like suckers. You know, because the sucker is always speaking on another man. You know what I mean? Because he has nothing to say. I know some guys, you know, when I think about certain pimp and hoe groups, especially on social media, you know, on Facebook, when I think about certain groups on Facebook that were supposed to be full of pimps and hoes, there were certain individuals that never said anything in the group. The only time that these guys would say something in the group is if it was a Wendy Williams situation going on, meaning that it was some gossip. It had to be a guy, you know what I mean, fucking on the square, or it had to be a guy, you know, with maybe a bitch trying to expose him, you know? So when a bitch basically was departing from, you know, the so-called pimping, you know, she'll run to the group. And these niggas, these type of niggas, they never had anything to say to a woman because he has nothing to say about himself. He don't know how to fluently and eloquently express himself about his pimping. He don't know how to sit up there and compel a woman, entice a woman, you know what I mean, to like him with the things he says about him. So what he tries to do is look for ladies that's vulnerable so he can have a profitable time, because he really don't have anything dynamic or impeccable, to say about himself. So he waits by the garbage can for garbage to come so he can sit up there and dig through the garbage and see if he can find something. You know, that's what these suckers do. And so by the ladies being, very gossip, by these women being pretty much, shade room type, you know, most of the women in the game, they like to, get into some evangelism with the criticism on many participants of the game. But what you women have to realize that when you speak about your former folks, it makes you look bad also, because you paid that motherfucker. But anyway, a lot of you in an interview, what you would do is, and I just think that nigga ain't no pimp. He didn't do no pimping. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do no pimping on me. And plus, he was understands. Hold on. A real pimp has discernment. So, at times, his discernment ain't working all the time, but most of the time it does. And at that time, you understand me, the pimpin' could be speaking, to a broad, support the prince, you stupid. The pimpin' could be speaking, to the bitch, and in the conversation with the bitch, she talking about some, he ain't no pimp, he was eating pussy. Oh, okay, baby, how long was you with him? 5 years? So, baby, you just finding out, that he eat pussy? Common sense will tell you that she don't have a problem with him eating pussy and eating ass. Common sense that ain't common will tell you that the reason why she has a problem with him eating pussy, because she thought that it was her pussy, the only one being tasted. But now that she found out that the man that's supposed to be, the pimping, he tasting everybody else in the household, now she got a problem with it. Now she got a problem with it. She got a problem with her wifey's getting tasted. She got a problem with, him making her wifey's feel the exact same way that he makes her feel. So now he ain't a pimp no more. Now he ain't shit no more. Now he never pimped. Now he didn't have no game. Now he ain't a pimp because he eat pussy. She gonna say all of these things, but she was with the nigga for 5 years. But a sucker ass nigga, instead of him rebuking the bitch and reproving the bitch in the spirit of truth, what the sucker will do, oh man, he did that? Oh man, hell no. Hell no, man. See, you a real one. You ain't had no business in that situation anyway. I used to see that nigga, and I didn't want to tell you, because it wasn't my time to tell you, but yeah, he been doing that for a while. He was doing that before you got there. Are you serious? What? Yeah, he used to be tasting squares and, everything, man. He was tasting hoes and, my partner had even pulled a gun on him one time, man, because, while my partner was out of town, he was tasting his hoe. Yeah, man, they used to call that nigga Tasty's Choice. Yeah, man, because every time he'd be coming out, he'd be sitting up there trying to make a bitch make a choice, because of the things that he was tasting. So when he would be driving up and down the blade, he was always advertising his tongue and shit, man. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Why you didn't tell me then? Baby, I couldn't tell you at the time. You know what I mean? I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you at that time because it wasn't the right time. I was like, damn, man, I really want to tell her, man. You know what I mean? You a real one, man. And he used to just, listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It used to hurt my heart. It used to hurt your heart? Yeah, it used to just hurt my heart, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I used to just drive up and, and as I was just driving up and down the street, baby, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes seeing her be driving up and down the street, and I'm driving up and down the street, man. I remember you one night, you had on that beautiful red dress, because I love it when, you wearing red. Oh my God, you remember when you saw me with that red dress? I didn't even see you. Yeah, baby, you know what I'm saying? You didn't see me, but I seen you. You know what I'm saying? And Sometime, man, I'll just be sitting over there just driving up and down the blade, right? And I seen you with that red dress on, and one night, man, I took my silk handkerchief and I began to wipe pimp tears, from my face, as I began to see you. Oh my God, you was crying. Hey, baby, you know what I'm saying? Just used to hurt me, man, because you was paying this sucker. That was tasting the whole blade. That nigga done tasted the whole Figueroa. He done tasted the whole Sepulveda. He done tasted, that nigga sit up there and tasted Hope in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He tasted Hope in the daytime. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And see, at that time, I used to just wipe pimp tears, from my face, man, because I knew you was a real one, you know? And just for you to be messing with a nigga that tasted the whole Northern California, his tongue is known cross country. Sinful be saying that he's the masterpiece mouthpiece, but truthfully, your folks is really the true masterpiece mouthpiece. He was the original. And his masterpiece mouthpiece, it ain't for speaking fluently and eloquently this game either. Your folks was known for tasting. Oh my God, why you didn't tell me this then? You could have saved me some time. So the whole time, he was just tasting bitches. Oh my God, ooh, I can't stand it. Ooh, I was with him for years. Oh my God, I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. You know what I'm saying? But this what we can do. You know what I mean? Because one thing about that nigga, baby, he hate the shit out of me. Shit out of me. Why he hate you? Why he hate you? You know what I'm saying? These niggas always hating on this pimping. You know what I'm saying? These niggas always hating on this pimping. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, your folks, your ex folks, he really hate the shit out of me. So if you really want to make him mad, you know what I'm saying? You know what to do. Oh my God, that ain't gonna be the only reason. You want to fuck with me, girl. That definitely gonna be part of the reason, when you walking with that red dress now in pocket on him when he's spitting game at you, And now you could just be in pocket on him, you know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, you gotta think about this. Right now, as we speaking, he tasting your wifeys right now. You really, and bitches be so gullible. A bitch would be like, you really think so? Bitch, I'm trying to tell you, baby, he tasted one of your wifeys right now. You know what I mean? While you thinking about, him, while you thinking about, I'm talking about, your ex folks, he tasting a square right now. Oh my God, this just hurt my heart because I really used to go hard for him. I used to go so hard. I used to sit up there and go to jail for him. When I got with him, I never been arrested before. I never caught a prostitution before. I never got a solicitation before. But now, once I done fucked up my whole record, like I can't even leave the lifestyle and go get a regular job. I was in community college before I got involved with him. Oh my God, I really fucked up my life. Ugh. And you know what that sucker gonna say? Nah, you ain't fuck up your life. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you was supposed to have with him, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have with me, baby. You know who you was supposed to have it with, you know what I'm saying? You know? And man, don't even worry about, everything that he told you that he was gonna do. Man, I'm like Joe, baby. You know what I mean? I want to do everything that your ex folks, didn't do, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. How much you got on you right now? I only got a little bit, I only got 800, but I can get down right now. All right, go ahead, work yourself, Hey, sucker shit like this happen all the time. Y'all laughing, but this real shit, man. Yeah. Get my likes up, man. Get my likes past 600, man. We 8 away from that 600, man. Y'all come on one accord, and get my likes up to 600 right quick. So if you ain't hit the like button, make sure that you hit the like button right now. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I just want you to click on that subscribe button and click on that bell So whenever I go live, you get a notification, you know what I mean? So you'll be able to join the live conversation that we having right now, you know? But yeah, man, sucker shit like that happen all the time. You know? You got niggas, hey, you got niggas that's dirty macking they friends, dirty macking they brothers, dirty macking siblings. When I came into the game, in 2007, at that time, I keep telling y'all, man, Milwaukee motherfuckers, and if they would have, as a unit, instead of trying to dirty mac, the Milwaukee motherfuckers would have kept on, running. They would have kept being able to do their thing, in New Orleans. But, you have father trying to knock son, son trying to knock father, cousin trying to knock cousin, and that's the reason why they run as a whole, as a collective, came to an end. But anybody that was pimping, in New Orleans, '07, '08, they'll tell you, man, the Milwaukee motherfuckers was really doing their thing, man. The Memphis niggas was down there, but I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. The ones that was really hitting big licks and having it really their way, man, they was from Milwaukee, man. I'm always gonna give props when props is due. Milwaukee motherfuckers was really having it their way when I first came in the game, man. It's just that, we from the Midwest. A Midwest motherfucker, a Milwaukee motherfucker will steal something from you and help you look for what they stole from you. You know what I mean? That's just how it be going down in the mill. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be on your P's and Q's when you messing with a Milwaukee motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Because they cutthroat like a motherfucker. Yeah, getting back to this game that I never left because I never did. I also want to deal with, in that conversation, you got guys who are actually asked these women, how did he fuck you? And bitch, I want you to know that if you on the phone with a dude and he really interested in finding out how you got fucked, how you got tasted, he asking you, how, you got, did he hit you from the back? He listening to you talk about how good another nigga dick was and shit like that. Hey, man, y'all laughing, man, but I'm really talking some Lee Hall, man. Appreciate that, bro. I'm really spilling some real game right now. I'm speaking from an autobiographical experience and perspective simply because I done had this shit happen to me. You know what I mean? Niggas sitting over there asking ex-hoes of mine, sexual questions and laughing with bitches on the phone like bitches that want to choose and shit, man. These niggas hella weird, my nigga. You know what I mean? You stick around this game long enough, you gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about. These niggas is hella weird, So, bitch, if you able to just completely have a Wendy Williams show on the phone, with this nigga, he's the sucker. If your ex folks is a cross country, very known, certified, recognized by other certified pimps in the game, and you able to just verbally abolish everything that this man has established in the game for years, and this nigga, he on some tag team back again type shit with you on the motherfucking phone, he's a sucker. You're talking to a sucker. Yeah, you talking to a sucker. The reason why you had the opportunity and liberty to just get into a continuity of criticizing and minimizing, and verbally crucifying the pimping is because the nigga that you talking to ain't no pimping. That's what happened. The reason why you're able to sit up, you understand me, and verbally destroy the pimping over the phone to this nigga is because the nigga you talking to ain't no pimping. He anti-pimping. He ready to put the heels on with you, bitch. Because a nigga that think that he number one, it's only so much that he want to even hear about number 2, 3, 4, and 5 any motherfucking way. One thing all pimps have in common is that they all pretty much have this, that confidence. Some might mistake it to be arrogance, but we all have that same confidence that we know we the shit. I don't want to hear about all these extra niggas. Bitch, I can give a less fuck. About, it's only so long. In the interview, I'ma listen to who you was with and all of that. I'ma let you get your row out. But to keep going on and on and on and on, yeah, when I was with Casanova, I gave him 2 planes in one day. When I was with King Difference, I was giving him $2 million, within 2 days. You know what I mean? When I was fucking with Sapopa the Prince, I gave him 2 Bentleys, within a month. Oh damn. When I was fucking with Tony Bone, he didn't want to leave me alone, because I gave him 3 Phantoms, in 2 weeks. Yeah, when I was fucking with Balance 007, I sit up there and cashed him out 3 mil, within 2 weeks. When I was fucking with Snake Eyes, I gave him 3 Patek Philippe's and 4 Frank Muellers, within 2 days. Oh, damn. When I was with Clyde Hayes, I gave him 2 apartment buildings, you understand me, in 3 countries, within 4 days. Damn, you did? When I was with, that nigga Ghost, I did the most. He always every day had a toast. I paid the shit out of that nigga, within 5 days, he was sitting on 300 million. You have these type of bitches that in every fucking interview, the bitch want to just exalt her hoeing like her hoeing was just in the stars with everybody. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell you, and you can ask that nigga Michael Irvin, in the comment section, when I was with him, he ain't even have a car, but, when I left him with a car lot. He had a car lot full of cars. You have bitches like this. They exalt, they want you to have praise and worship service for what they done did for number 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let me tell you, young pimp, something. You a sucker if you allow a bitch to give you less of what she gave another man. You know what I mean? Only way that a bitch could give you less than what she gave, and if she blew up the same day or she didn't give you the same amount of time, but ain't no way in the world a bitch gonna tell you that she was giving this man 2 to 3 racks a day, and then when she get with you, she giving you 250, 180, 360. Damn, bitch. What happened to the 2 to 3 racks that you said that you was making in a day, bitch? What's up with 180s and 260s and 320s and shit, bitch? God damn. Wait a minute, bitch. Hold on. You said you gave King. You been with me 2 weeks and you done only gave me 3,000, bitch. Hold on. I'm trying to tell you, do not let a bitch give you less than what she gave another man. You know what I mean? Let me get that in your spirit. I'm lacing the ladies up tonight. Well, it feel like tonight, but I'm lacing the ladies up right now. You know what I mean? But at the same particular time, let me just put that up in the minds of the young pimpin'. You don't let no bitch sit up there and give you less than what she gave another man. Bitch sitting over there bragging to you how she gave jets, and bitch then gave planets and buildings and countries to another man, and she won't even give you a block. Like, nigga. So, okay, hold on. Within that conversation, if that bitch is able to sit up there and just go on and on and on, speaking about different men, speaking about this, speaking about that. And I want to tell you something, ladies, if you're able to talk about your ex-folks and all the ex-dudes, and then the nigga, not only does he not correct you when you say nigga this or nigga that, because a lot of y'all, when y'all be in y'all feelings, everything is just nigga, 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 nigga. Some of y'all, you understand me, when y'all get on the phone or when you face to face with the pimping, because your last folks allowed you to say and do anything that you wanted to do, you know what I mean? You just nigga, 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 nigga. You be doing the NWA shit. I'm a nigga, she's a nigga, she's a nigga, I'm a nigga, she's a nigga, she's a nigga, I'm a nigga, we a nigga, would you like to be a nigga too? And then when you finally run into a pimp, that got standards, When you finally run into a pimp that's not playing with you and tell you, hey baby, slow that roll. Hey, all that nigga shit, we don't do that over here. I know your last folks, he was allowing you to have a nigga marathon at the mouth and shit. But yeah, I don't allow my women to sit up there and say nigga this and nigga that. Plus you a woman, that's beneath you. Don't talk like that. Okay, proceed on. See, that's a man. You know, but many of you want a clown, you want a sucker, so you can have the liberty to do what the fuck you want to do when you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But a man that's a pimp in the game, he's not gonna allow you to say nigga. Even if you're a black woman, he ain't gonna allow you to say nigga. Some people be like, I don't allow white girls to say nigga. No, I don't allow no bitch to say nigga. I don't give a fuck what color she is. You will never see a representation of mine, you know what I mean? Just nigga this, nigga this, nigga this, nigga. No. That's not how a woman conducts herself. You know? So of course she gonna fuck with you because she know that fucking with me is too many rules. So she wanna fuck with, you know what I mean? She wanna fuck with you. You know? She wanna fuck with you niggas out the sucker. She wanna fuck with the garbage can. Okay, so, you know, with the sucker, let's move on. You know, another thing about the sucker, you know, the sucker, he don't take care of his children. Not only is the sucker a Wendy Williams ass nigga, not only do the sucker do sucker ass shit, not only will a sucker, you know what I mean, got a lot of deceit with him, and he gonna do a lot of direct things that's dirty macking, you know, but not only is a sucker a dirty macker in a Wendy Williams shade room, you know, type of nigga, but, you know, the sucker, you know what I mean, got a child or children that he don't tell. That's a sucker. Now let me explain this sucker ass situation. I'm not saying for the nigga that got a baby or, you know, he don't have the liberty to do what he want to do. You know? He don't have the liberty to do what he want to do. What you mean saying? Some of y'all got baby mamas that be calling the police on y'all, and you on probation, you on parole, or you just, you know, you living a street life. You can't be sitting over there fucking with no bitch. She calling the police all the goddamn time and all of this goofy shit. You know, every time she getting her feelings, she want to hinder you from seeing the baby and all of that. You know what I mean? She's a police caller. You ain't even put your hands on the bitch. All you did was call the bitch, and she's on the under. I'm not even talking to y'all. I'm not talking to the population of men who actually desire to see their child or children, but you had a child with a bitch who has the mind like a child, and every time y'all get into a discrepancy, she wants to take away your liberty to see your child. I'm not talking to you. Once again, let me sit up there, you understand me, and put that in your ear. I am not talking to the guys that desire to see their child or children, but every time you desire to see your child and children, just because you didn't give her what she wanted, she's a child, and so she want to take away your privileges to see your child and children every time she get into a funky ass attitude. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. You know, but who I am talking to, you know what I mean, is the individuals who have a cool baby mama or cool baby mothers who's willing to allow you to actually see the child or children whenever you desire to see them. And you know what I mean? You know, you don't even want to see your child. Some of you actually have a cool ass, you know what I mean, baby mama that don't mind you, you know what I mean, seeing your child, and you still don't want to see your child. You are a sucker. You a sucker. You done brought this child in this world, and you got this cool ass baby mama, or some of y'all been blessed enough to have who will allow you to see your child, and you don't want to see your child. You're a sucker. You are a sucker ass nigga. You're a sucker. It's so many niggas that would love to have your situation, to be able to have liberty to see their child or children whenever they want to see their child or children. But you have that power, and the baby mama even be calling you. Y'all, she don't never take away your privileges to see your child. You know what I mean? And you can see your child anyway, anytime. And you don't want to see them. You don't ever buy your child nothing. You don't buy your children nothing. And you expect to prosper in the game. Some of you be wondering why, why am I up and down? Why can't I get into a continuity of receiving prosperity? How come it's always up and down all the time with me? Why am I not prospering? Why am I not having it my way? Why am I not at the level that I should be on? And I want to tell you something very simple. Some of you want to get consultation. Some of y'all want to buy books. Some of y'all want to watch pimp films and shit, trying to get game. But I want you to understand that some of you are not being blessed in life and the lifestyle because you don't take care of your child. You don't take care of your children. But wait a minute, Sin. What's the name? Don't take care of his child. You know what I mean? And he balling. Hey, it appears to be that way, but he will meet his expiration date too. All runs will come to an end. And who's to say that he won't be in incarceration or he won't go to that last destination called death, real soon. Always remember, you reap what you sow. You have to give an account to God on how you was a steward over your child. And you mean to tell me that receiving bankrolls, from all of these pussy hoes, you getting a motherfucking financial gratitude from a multitude of hoes every top of the morning, and you don't even have enough decency to take out, some money, for your child? This is your seed. It don't matter, if you don't fuck with the bitch. It ain't got nothing to do with the bitch. Some of y'all want to use the bitch as an excuse. And that's some sucker ass shit too. You want to use the bitch as an excuse, on why, man, the bitch ain't trying to fuck done with the bitch. That's a sucker. Just because that bitch don't want to pay you no more, that don't mean that you shouldn't be a father to your child. Who told you that? Who laced you? Just because, let me say that one more time, just because that bitch don't want to pay you no more. Some niggas actually think that. You know what I mean? Man, the bitch ain't horn for me no more, man, so I ain't got to take care of the kid. You sucker ass nigga. Listen, just because the bitch blew up, some of y'all got that shit bad. Oh, man, that bitch chose up, man. She left me. Hey, man, just because that bitch chose up and left your pimping, or left your simping, or left your cripping, or left your tripping, that don't mean that you ain't supposed to be doing parenting on your child. That don't mean that. That don't give you a justifiable reason, to stop fucking with your child because the bitch stopped fucking with your pimping. You know what I mean? You supposed to have another hoe or other hoes anyway. Man, P, you don't understand, man. You know what I mean? She chose my enemy, man. You know what I mean? I ain't fucking with. Hey, man, listen. You gonna look mighty stupid when that child turned 18 or 21 years old and you having a conversation with that child and they say, why you wasn't there? Why you didn't come to my first game? Why you didn't teach me how to ride a bike? Why you didn't teach me how to drive a car? Why you didn't give me game on how to avoid situations that you went through? How come you didn't attend any of my graduations? And you sitting over there, talking about some, yeah, man, I would have fucked with you. I would have continued to sit up there and fuck with you, man, but your mama blew up. Huh? So wait a minute, you didn't be my father? Yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. I can't be no father to no baby. You know what I mean? And the mama ain't fucking with my pimping. Wait a minute, so you wasn't a father to me because my mama blew up? Hey, man, your mama did some faggot ass shit, man. You know what I mean? Now, is you gonna be like your mama and make justification for the faggot ass shit that your mama did? You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna sit up there and fuck with pimping? You gonna look mighty stupid, man. I'm making jokes, but you know what I mean? You gonna look dumb as hell. Yeah, I couldn't be a father to you, son. I couldn't take care of my responsibilities as a man, because you know what I mean, your mama blew up, man. She decided to sit up there and take them bands and take it out of her hand and put it in the hands of another man, and you know that just broke my heart, man, when she did it, man. So I was like, fuck your mama, fuck you know what I mean, and everything, man. And so I went on about my business, you know? Like, damn, you couldn't be my father because my mama was a fag? Like, my mama being a fag, that ain't got nothing to do. See, I just know how children think, people think. So because my mama was a faggot ass bitch, you ain't want to be a father to me? You know, like I told you, you gonna look mighty stupid, you know what I mean, as to why you didn't, be a father to your child. And I'm here to say to you ladies that's listening, if this guy does not take care of his child or children, he is a sucker. And bitch, if you decide to fuck with a nigga that don't take care of his own child or children, and especially if you know you paying the shit out of him, you know that your wifeys is paying the shit out of him, and he don't take care of his child, well, bitch, if he don't take care of his child by this ex-hoe, you know what I mean? What make you think that he gonna take care of his child if you have a child with him? You know, and what type of character does this man have that you paying him and he don't take care of his child? He don't take care of his children. You sitting up there putting your life in danger and sleeping with strangers and shit every goddamn night to make sure the trap is right for a nigga that don't even take care of his children, bitch. You know, you should feel ashamed that don't even take care of his kids. You know, see, one thing about it, you know what I'm saying, when you look you know what I mean, into the scripture, you know what the word of God says about, males that profess to be men in the word of God? The word of God speaks about males that profess to be men that's not fathers to their children. The word of God said you denied the faith worse than an infidel, meaning that you're an unbeliever. You don't even believe in God. You don't even believe in holiness. You might as well be an atheist. If you don't take care of your child, you don't take care of your children, you might as well be an atheist, man. You know what I mean? Real shit. You know, you don't take care of them. So, let me say this once again. If you fucking with a nigga that don't take care of his child, he don't take care of his children, he's a sucker and you a sucker ass bitch for fucking with him. Simplicity. Ain't no way to get around it. Now, I'm gonna also say this. Now we about to move on to, I'm not going to get too into this because I got to save this for a video that's in the future. You know what I mean? Because as you know, Sin got videos coming in the future up there, you know what I mean, and bring that out. But I'm just going to give you two things of the Dwayne the P ass nigga. I got a video called Dwayne Wade the P ass nigga. That's going to be in the future. We're going to talk about these Dwayne Wade ass niggas, these suckers, and, Sin, what you mean? You know what I mean? Wait a minute, Sin, what you mean Dwayne Wade ass niggas? What you mean by that? I thought we was talking about suckers, and now all of a sudden you're talking about Dwayne Wade. Yeah, man. Yeah. So since we talking about suckers, let me just give you a little bit. Let me just give you a sample from the buffet of game that I'm going to bring in that Dwayne Wade, the P, video. Let me just give you a little bit. When you a Dwayne Wade, the P ass nigga, when you a Dwayne Wade ass nigga, right? Dwayne Wade is cool, you know what I mean, with his bitch, Gabrielle Union running his relationship, running his marriage, having dominion over the marriage. And, I want to say to the ladies that's novices in the game, that's not in the game, or you might be thinking about getting in the game, or, you in the game, but, you knew or what have you, or maybe you might have been in this game for years, but mentally you still knew, you don't know nothing, But see, a Dwayne Wade type of nigga, baby, one thing that this nigga do is he will sit up there, you understand me, and allow his bitch, his so-called bottom bitch, to run his household. And we got some guys in the game like that. We got some guys, in the game, he not doing no pimping, but the bitch running everything. The bitch be smacking bitches in the house. You know what I mean? The bitch be sitting over there running every goddamn thing. She got dominion over the household. So I want y'all to spread that in the game. So when I be saying shit like, I'm really pimping, no Dwayne Wade, what I'm saying is my opinion has dominion, in my household. That's what I'm saying. So whenever you hear Sinful the P saying, yeah, man, I'm pimping like a motherfucker, man, no Dwayne Wade. That means that my opinion has dominion over everything that's said and done in my household. That means that a woman ain't running shit. When you come to the Sinful the P channel, do you see any women mods? Do you see any women deleting or blocking guys? Because if I had women mods, man, you got all you niggas would be blocked. But, we running shit over here. The men run things over here. The men have dominion. We don't have no Dwayne Wade shit, going on. Yeah, man, I'm pimping, man. No Dwayne Wade, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have a second in command, man. I don't have an assistant coach. I don't have a bitch sitting beside me. Ain't no bitch equal with me. Ain't no Dwayne Wade situations, going on in here. So we have a lot of Dwayne Wade situations going on in the lifestyle today. We got women, that's doing all the so-called, now we know women can't pimp, but at the same time, it appears that she doing all the pimping because she the one instructing. You got bitches sitting over there breaking bitches. Oh, let's talk about it. You got bitches that's actually breaking bitches that they so-called bring all of the trap in. The so-called bottom bitch then broke all her, and she sit up there and bring, all of the money in, the pimping. And you got some people that think that this is pimpish. You got some people that think that that's cool, But I'll be damned if I let a bitch break on another one of my bitches. I'm the only one that's sitting over there doing the breaking and the taking around here. Only time that I will allow a bitch to get this money from this other bitch, that if the bitch had too much motherfucking money on her and this bitch knew she was getting arrested. So if you about to get arrested, if the police about to pull up on you in a situation, and if it's a way that you could get to your wifey, so it can get to your folks before the police get to you, shit like that. That's the only way we can see that. That's the only way. Or, unless the pimping, this one bitch, she got court. Let's say if you got hoes on automatic, you had hoes on automatic. But one of the bitches that you got on automatic, she got court, where y'all rest at. So you allow the bitch to sit up there and come back home on a flight, but you told I can understand if you did it like that. I'm not gonna do it like that, but I can understand if you did it like that, but sin don't do it like that. Sin don't do it like that, because even in that situation, that could cause bullshit. Even in a situation like that, that can bring some commotion. Even in a situation like that, that'll bring confrontation. Because one thing you got to understand, them hoes don't think like pimps do. That bitch filled with her feelings in that. And I want you to understand that if you got a hoe who got court and you say, okay, bitch, fly back to Chicago, she on the West Coast, but then you say, y'all sit up there and give your trap, to her while she sit up there, and bring it back. I ain't gonna be mad at pimping one like that, but I'm just letting you know that even in that situation, them bitches might feel a certain way, like, man, I ain't like giving my money to another hoe. I ain't like taking money, from my pussy, or out of my purse giving it, you know what I mean, to that bitch. Woo woo. Especially if them hoes don't even get along like that. To let you know I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about guys that actually got one woman breaking the whole stable, breaking the whole family, you know what I mean, to bring it back to the pimping. You know, that's what I'm talking about. And me personally, I wouldn't get down like that. That's just my opinion. Sin wouldn't get that. I don't think that's pimpish. I think that's very Dwayne Wade-ish. I think it's very gay. You know, I'm not allowing Nan bitch to sit up there and break on a hoe. I'm the only one that's doing the breaking. That's it. The only one that should be breaking on this hoe or these hoes, you know what I mean, is me. Ain't no second in command. You know? So if you want to be the second in command and shit, bitch, go get a job or something. But as far as fucking with this pimping, no, you can't break. Okay, let me break the hoes too. No, it don't go like that. It don't go like that. Touch somebody and say it don't go like that. You know? So, bitch, if you go to a situation and right off top, he got a bottom bitch or bottom bitches that be breaking on all of the hoes and breaking on hoes just to give it to them, and you don't get to sit up there and break yourself, and you know what I mean? If the bitch giving you instructions, you never get instructions from him. You just getting instructions, you know what I mean, from his bitch and all that type of shit. You know, bitch, this is a Dwayne Wade type of situation. You know, this is a Gabrielle Union. You know, she running the situation. You not even paying a pimp. You know what I mean? You sitting over there paying, you know, for the bitch instructions. And that's dumb. I told you that if you, another thing, if you paying a bitch and you a bitch, you a clown. You know what I'm saying? You a clown. You know, no bitch in her right hoeing ass mind is gonna pay another bitch. You know, that's buffoonery. That's clownery within itself. So I'm just sitting over there, you know what I mean, giving you some clarity about this shit, man. You know what I mean? When it comes to that Dwayne Wade, when we say Dwayne Wade, that mean the bitch running thing. So yeah, man, to the hoes that's listening, to that young bitch that's listening, that's just getting in this game, that's soaking this shit up, yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to fuck with no Dwayne Wade situations, you know what I mean, with a bitch running things. You know? Yeah, you don't want to be in a situation where the bitch running things. Anything that the bitch running, you want to leave that situation, you know what I mean, completely the fuck alone. You know, because that situation, you know what I mean, ain't about nothing. Okay, so let's see and understand me and bring it. Oh, another thing. I'll give you another one before I just completely leave. Let me give you some more about the Dwayne Wade, the P situation, you know, type video. I'm going to give you some because I pretty much got like 20 of them, but I'm going to give you another one. Another situation that's very Dwayne Wayne-ish, not only when the bitch is running things, but another Dwayne Wade situation is when he see gay shit going on and he never speak on it. He just allow it to go on. That's a Dwayne Wade situation. If he's an enabler of gay shit, you know what I mean? Or if he sees some gay shit going on and he hasn't spoke on it, that's a Dwayne Wade situation. That is very Dwayne Wade-ish. You know? Very Dwayne Wade-ish. You know what I mean? Let me break this shit down. P, what you mean gay shit going on? Like, if she know, I mean, if your folks know, you know, that it's some contrary shit going on, you know what I mean, in the household, you know what I mean, and he sit up there, you understand me, and he don't say a damn thing, you know what I mean, about it, you know what I mean, then he's an enabler. He's an enabler of that. If he know that this bitch, his so-called bottom bitch, this bitch might make the most money. But see, I didn't seen certain households where the flatbackers got treated different than this thief or these thieves. And you know what I mean? The one thief or the thieves, they carry themselves differently. They think that they higher, than the flatbacker, because the flatbacker selling pussy, and the thief, she feel like she's above, the flatbacker, because she feel like I ain't sucking and fucking for a damn thing. I'm stealing everything in sight. So she feel like she's above, the bitch that's willing to get down to come up. She feels that certain way. You got some certain thieves, that feel like that. And say for example, if this thief, because one thing I would say, about this game, right? You've been sitting under this pimping all of this time and you don't know what a flatbacker is? You've been with me for a while. You should have been knowing what a flatbacker is, darling. But let me just explain to you. A flatbacker, what do you disagree with, Prince? But a flatbacker is, somebody, that's willing to sell some pussy. That's a flatbacker. A flatbacker is somebody that is selling fornication in exchange for accumulation. She's willing to lay on her back, and she'll suck and fuck, but she's not a thief. She's a pussy seller. She's a flatbacker. I'm waiting to see what Prince disagreed with, but He's a flatbacker. That's a flatbacker, dollar. She's not a thief. With the thief being higher than the flatbacker. Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally disagree too. But you have thieves, that feel that way because she didn't hit certain licks, that was so big in the game. And from a thief standpoint, if you didn't hit licks over $100,000, a few times more than, you just be hitting them. You didn't hit for this watch. You didn't got this watch. You got that watch. You hit for this amount of money. And then to suck and fuck, for $200 or $250 and shit, yeah, you feel it's beneath you. So I understand. I'm not condoning that spirit, but I totally understand why that spirit exists, that attitude, that mentality exists among thieves. Get my likes, man. Let's get them likes up to 700. But check this out. That Dwayne Wade situation is, sorry, I heard it described different one too. Okay. I don't know why they would describe it different. But if he sees some things that's he see faggot ass shit going on in his home, and he don't never basically bark on it, he don't ever speak on it, he don't correct it, he don't hinder it, he don't stop it, then he's an enabler of fag shit. If he know that he got a hoe that's stealing, from another hoe, just this dumbass shit going on in the household, and he hasn't checked that shit, that's a Dwayne Wade situation. That means there's some gay shit going on, and he's approving of it. He's stamping on it. Dwayne Wade said one of the most gayest statements, that you could ever say. Dwayne Wade sat up there and said that he's obsessed, with the happiness, of his son. That's what Dwayne Wade said. He said he is obsessed with the happiness of his son. That is what Dwayne Wade said. He said he's obsessed with the happiness of his son. And I seen his son looking like the biggest faggot that ever existed, when he sat up there, you understand me, and was talking to the president. He talking to Michelle Obama, and she talking about, oh, you're a hero, and and this nigga sitting over there looking like the best definition of confusion, looking like the best definition of perplexed, and she talking about, oh, you're a hero, that type of shit. You know what I mean? That type of shit. That is a Dwayne Wade situation. Anytime a guy allows a woman to run things, Dwayne Wade. Anytime a guy see gay shit, contrary shit going on, and he never correct it, he don't stop it, he don't say nothing, because the amount of money that this bitch is making, he allows the bitch to be a fag. That is a Dwayne Wade situation. See, Dwayne Wade knows that by his son being openly gay like that, that other gay people like Dwayne Wade now. He's even a bigger celeb now, all because he's pretty much, you know what I mean, he's cool with the gay shit. Even though I think he's vicariously living, you know what I mean, through his son, you know, that because Dwayne Wade wants to be a faggot. He wanted to be an open faggot. He wish he could be. That's what he meant when he said, I'm obsessed with your happiness. In other words, I wish I could be openly gay too. Tired of being with Gabrielle Union. Dwayne Wade want to be a Gabrielle Union. You know, Dwayne Wade wants to be a bad bitch, but, you know, he played the role of a straight guy, you know, in the early years, so he can't be the bad bitch that he want to be. So he's stuck in this shell trying to be this masculine heterosexual male when Dwayne Wade really want to put on heels, you know, hey, some of you hoes really think Sin be talking shit. You think I just be talking shit. But the truth of the matter is, you know what I mean, that it's a lot of guys that's jealous of y'all. See, the ladies just think I be trying to be funny, but no, there's a lot of guys that's jealous of hoes. You know, he's jealous of you. You know, he's jealous of you. This nigga this motherfucker is jealous. It's some guys, ladies, that really wish that they could be in a tight dress or something sexy, you know what I mean, and bringing in big money to a handsome man, and a man smacking him on the ass and say, good job, bitch. You know what I mean? And go ahead and get in that shower, you know what I mean? And let me sit up there, you know what I mean, and express how I feel, you know what I mean, about this superb, excellent hoeing that you've been doing around this motherfucker with your fine hoeing ass. Some of these niggas want a big old hairy man breathing on their neck, you know, while they cooking. You know, that's what they want. They want a nigga putting that sword on their ass, hitting them on their ass, talking about good job, bitch. You know? Like, man, how come nobody spank me on my ass? Good job, bitch. You got niggas in here that's 6'8", 6'10", niggas over 7 feet tall, 300 pounds, talking about, man, how come on nobody smack me on my ass and say good job, bitch? You know? I'm just keeping this shit on. I'm just, you know, like, man, I'm 40 years old, man. Nobody ever spanked me on my ass and said, good job, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, damn, man, I wonder what it feel like. You know, these niggas want, they want it. You know? So, ladies, you don't want to be in no Dwayne Wade situations. You know, where you running things. If a man allow you to run something, this is a situation that's already predestined for failure. You know, you don't want to be in any situation where you're running things or another woman is running things. You know, you don't want no Dwayne Wade situations. That's not what you want. And if he can't speak up and correct things that's wrong, then he's an enabler. He's an enabler. So, you know, okay, another sucker situation, you know what I mean, that I could think of, you know what I mean, is, you know, if he's a trick. You know? Oh, Sin, that's common sense. No, you got some fly ass tricks out here. Whether you ladies know it or not, you got some guys that got cars like pimps, they dress like pimps, they speak well like pimps, they got women like pimps, they got houses like pimps, but these guys are really some tricks. They're a sucker. You got guys that's breaking women for thousands of dollars every night, and then they go to the strip club acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they come up, he didn't sit up there and broke all 3 of his hoes. He going right to the strip club. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. And that nigga like, I'ma make it rain, bitch. He doing the make it rain dance. He dancing like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You really got guys, you know what I mean, dancing. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. Make it rain, trick. I'ma make it rain, bitch. I'ma spend all this lick. I just got through breaking my bitch. Now I'm about to spin a brick. See you all in the club. I'm sitting over there spinning my trap. Now I'm about to get me a lap dance. You see this motherfucker swerve growing in my pants. Make it rain, trick. Make it. You know? And you got to feel like a stupid ass bitch. You done sucked and fucked and did all of these dates. And now you about to sit up there and go home and pay a goddamn trick. That's a sucker. And if you paying a trick, bitch, you a sucker that's paying a sucker. You a trick paying a trick. You know, that he's a sucker. He's breaking on bitches just to go home, just to be able to be. Hey, and let me say this: you got some guys that's in this game, bitch. You got to be careful. You got some guys that's professing pimping just so they can save up enough money to be the trick that they always wanted to be. I know that don't make sense to you now because you just got in the game, or you thinking about getting the game, or you know what I mean, you never had this. But let me just say this. You got some guys that's professing to be pimps, and they only stand down so they can come up to finally be the tricks, that they always wanted to be. He's sitting over there sending you to go prostitute, saving up all his distributes to finally be the trick that he always wanted to be. How else do you explain? And then after that, after being a so-called pimp for 20 and 30 years, you know what I mean? Now he taking care of a bitch. Now instead of him marrying that hoe or marrying them hoes or settling down or whatever with the hoes that made all of them sacrifices, you know what I mean, for him, he leaves the hoes only to be in a relationship with a bitch. You know, he working a job, taking care of this bitch that ain't about the game. She hate the game. She speak bad on the game. She disrespects the game. She hate the fact that he was even in it. He don't even talk about the game no more. You know what I mean? He with just a complete, absolute square, taking care of a square bitch that never sit up and put no traps in his collection plate, bitch. You know, so you do got guys that's in the game calling themselves pimping, saving up money just so they can be the trick that they always wanted to be. Some of y'all don't get it. Some of y'all think I'm trolling. Some of y'all think I'm being funny. But niggas that's in this game, niggas that's authentic and truly in it, that's been down, you know what I mean, for a decade or more, they know what the fuck I'm saying. You know, they know what I'm saying. You know, so, okay. I didn't sit up there and define everything that was going on, you know, with the sucker. The sucker don't take care of his kids. The sucker speak down on men. The sucker speak down on pimping to the bitches. You know, the sucker minimize the greatness of another man just to have the woman. The sucker gonna sit up there, you understand me, and talk to the bitch like a bitch, minimize the pimping like a bitch, have a Williams show with the bitch just to have the bitch. You know, the sucker just gonna do all type of bitch shit. You know, the sucker gonna lie on the pimping. The sucker gonna tell you that the pimping got AIDS. The sucker gonna tell you that the pimping the pedophile. The sucker gonna tell you things that is not true about the pimping to keep you away from the pimping, you know? Because he don't know how to fluently and eloquently express himself verbally, you know, about his own pimping. So he's always waiting to see the F's on somebody else's report card so he can say it in the ears of this woman, because that's the only way that he think that he'll have, you know what I mean, that woman, you know, by doing sucker ass shit. You know, the nigga just a full-fledged 100% ordained Harvard University, you know, doctor's degree having ass and sucking them. You know, he's a sucker. So, you know, suckers do sucker shit. Speaking down on other men, you know, just to have women, sucker shit. You know, don't take care of his child or children, sucker shit. Allowing a bitch, you know what I mean, to run the situation, sucker shit. Seeing gay shit, things that's contrary to the game, never speaking on it, never stopping it, sucker shit. Allowing hoes to break on other hoes, allowing one hoe to act like shit, sucker shit. You know, just sucker shit. Allowing a hoe to steal from another, sucker shit. Got one thief, she giving him 70% of the money. He know about the bitch putting 30% in her bank account, but he don't say nothing because he's scared that the bitch will blow up. Sucker shit. Dwayne Wade shit. You know? Being breaking on hoes just to take whole dollars, you know what I mean, and go on dates on other hoes and spending whole dollars on tricks, being a trick, you know what I mean, on some Tommy Sotomayor type shit, you know what I mean, sucker shit, trick shit, you know. So now Sin can move on. We done with that. So now I gotta wrap it up. You know, we gotta talk about the garbage can. You know, and pretty much, bitch, when I say that you paying, you know what I mean, a garbage can, you pretty much giving your money away. You know? You're giving your money away. You doing everything for the results of nothing. You know, just picture you putting money inside of a garbage can and walking away. That's every time you pay a boyfriend, every time you pay a simp, every time you pay another bitch, every time you pay a gangbanger, every time you pay a rapper, every time you pay a male actress, you are paying a fucking garbage can. A garbage can. You just giving money away. So, you know, a garbage can be defined as a male that has a drug problem. So if he has a drug problem, you know what I mean? And you know, you pretty much know where your money's going. You know, when I'm talking about somebody that's an addict, you know, when you fucking with a drug addict, when you fucking with somebody that's wrapped up, tied up, and entangled up, you know what I mean, in that drug thing, you know what I mean? You fucking with somebody that's bound, you know what I mean, by the spirit, you know what I mean, of drugs. You know where your money going. So, bitch, you sucking and fucking on strangers to benefit a drug habit, you know, of a drug addict, you know? And I'm not saying that he's not a pimp. I'm just saying it's a garbage can situation. And I want you to understand that, you know, it's some individuals that's really some pimps. But right now, he's not pimping to his fullest capability. He's not manifesting pimping at all because he's bound by the spirit of drugs. You know, he's on drugs. So, bitch, you pretty much paying the dope man. You know? And I thought you was a hoe. I thought you paid pimps. If you a hoe and you paying and your job is to pay a pimp, then why you paying the dope man? Whenever you paying a nigga that's bound by drugs, that's a fucking drug addict, bitch, you paying the dope man. Just being honest. Okay, let me move on. He doesn't know how to preside over his money. We got a lot of niggas in the game, you know what I mean? It's not that they don't get money, it's just that they don't know how to preside over the, you know, by him not knowing how to preside over the money that he get, you know what I mean? He's a garbage can. This is a garbage can, you know, situation. You know, you done gave this man all of this motherfucking money, and then when you sit up there and go to jail, he can't even sit up there and pay a small bill of $500 or $1,000, and you didn't sit up there. You know the type of money you've been giving him. So you know that it shouldn't have been no type of way where your bail wasn't paid. It's just certain things as a whole that things should be taken care of. Some of you bitches got hoe cases in certain cities, and you can't hoe in that certain city where you was getting money in because you was fucking with a garbage can. He didn't know how to preside over the money. So you understand me? By him not knowing how to preside over the money, when it came time to pay for the lawyer and shit like that, you had a public pretender. And with all the money that you've been making, why do you have now, if it's a fucked up situation, if it's not a fucked up situation, certain situations really don't cause for a paid lawyer. You know, it take a motherfucker that know the system to know that all situations really don't, It don't take that. It's just the situation is so minute that you could actually have a public pretender take care of it. But I'm talking about if it's a major situation where bitch they trying to make you miss 60 and 90 days of some good horn, and you don't have a paid lawyer and all of this shit. You know what I mean? You 9 out of 10, you might be fucking with. No, you ain't even might. You fucking with somebody that don't know how to preside over their money. And when you fucking with somebody that don't know how to preside over the money, you will be an overworked, underpaid ass bitch that made all of this money. And at the end of the day, all y'all got is fly pictures and videos, no property owned, no money invested, nothing. You don't have anything. You don't have nothing to show for it, all because the nigga that you was fucking with, that you was in love with, didn't know how to preside over the money. He didn't know how to take care of business. Just to bring that situation up, it's a sad situation, but it's just like a perfect example would be somebody like DMX. DMX catalog should be worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But because DMX was irresponsible and because he was on drugs, because he didn't preside over his business correctly, right now you got individuals that are culture vultures that have the opportunity to buy his catalog and make money. That DMX catalog is a big catalog, a gigantic catalog, if you know how to preside over it. But due to the fact that X didn't preside over his situation right, you know what I mean? It's just, it's fucked up, So, even his wife, they asked his wife, she said, Charlemagne said, what was the most money that X had all at one time? And X should have even had more money than that. That's how I know he wasn't handling his business. But she said that we some meal, you know what I mean, and just have hundreds of thousands, man. That's a nigga that ain't presiding over his money right. Okay. See, when you preside over your money right, when you die, people don't have, your mans and them don't got to take care of your situation, because when you was living, you was presiding over your money, and not beating up on X. But we got to learn from his wise words and also from him being a proverb on what not to do. Okay. Also, a garbage can situation can be a nigga that got a gambling problem. And I know a lot of niggas in this game, you know what I mean, that got a gambling problem. I done seen niggas gamble stables away. I done seen niggas sit up there, you understand me, and have fresh turnouts. And because they was bound by a gambling demon, lose out on all of them beautiful fresh turnouts, you know what I mean, that he had because of a gambling problem. That is a garbage can situation. I'm not beating up on my homie, but I got a loved one, somebody that I love very dearly. But this happened when I was fresh in the game. The bitch she had made a little bit over I think 2 racks or something. I don't know the exact number. Don't get me to start lying. I'm not a liar. But anyway, the bitch had broke herself to him, and she showered and she pretty much ready to go to bed. He took the money after he broke the bitch for the money. My partner go sit up there and go gamble, and he ended up losing the whole fucking trap. My nigga lost the whole fucking trap, and then after he lost the trap, he had to go to the room and wake the bitch up just so she could go sit up there, you know what I mean, and catch another date so he could pay for the room. True story. True story. You know what I mean? He had to wake the bitch up and send her back out there to go catch another date so he could pay for the fucking room. Because he had lost. I remember with this one nigga, he had a millionaire bitch. She was making all the money in the world. But because he didn't know how to preside over the situation, that, once that situation ended, all he had to show for, his time of having the bitch was some memories, because he didn't know how to preside over his money, and he had that gambling demon. Bitch sitting over here bringing him 42s and 57s, and you know what I mean? How do I know? Because I'm tight with my nigga. What type of question is that? Pimps talk. What the fuck? Partners is gonna talk about the F's on their report card amongst the pimping. Plus the bitch, you know what I mean? She sat up there and made it known and confirmed it, because that's one thing these hoes do. They talk. But before the bitch even went on her little screaming stream and got into some evangelism with the criticism, P had already told me. Plus I knew he had that gambling demon. Like, come on, man. Certain shit should just be common sense, but I guess, how did you know? What? But yes, a gambler man fucking with a nigga that's a gambler, yes, that could be a garbage can, you know what I mean, situation. You know? Another garbage can situation can be a nigga that got kids by every hoe that he had. If that nigga got kids with every hoe that he had, bitch, you pretty much paying for a daycare center, bitch. He taking every whole dollar and pretty much paying child support or sitting over there, you know what I mean, taking care of the kids. So you selling your pussy just for this nigga to sit up there and take care of a world full of kids. This nigga got 30-something kids. So pretty much, bitch, you sitting over there sucking and fucking the whole world, you know what I mean? So this nigga can sit up there, you understand me, and take care of a world full of kids. You know? You sitting over there sucking fucking the whole world just so this nigga can take care of a world, you understand me, full of kids. That is a garbage can situation. This nigga got more kids than Solomon got concubines. You know what I mean? Bitch, that's stupid. You know, I'm just letting you know. If the nigga, you know what I mean, is a real nigga, he a real man, he gonna take care of all his kids. So you know when you get involved with this nigga, every dollar that come out your ass is being used to take care of his kids. And bitch, if he got kids with all the hoes that he done had, bitch, you know you the next up. He about to have a kid with you. You about to join the whole fucking army, bitch. So if he got 30-something baby mamas, bitch, you about to be 31. Another garbage can situation can be a husband. You know, I know y'all mad about it, but yeah, it's just the truth. You know what I mean, bitch? If you paying a fucking husband, you pretty much paying the dynamic duo. You know what I mean? That's another garbage can ass situation. You know what I mean? Because I want to ask you this. To all of the motherfuckers that you know that's married in the game, either active or not active no more, watch this. What do them hoes got to show for fucking with that husband or that wife? You know what I'm saying? What do you see any of the ex-hoes bragging about, you know what I mean, they time, you know what I mean, with, you know, the active husband? Do you see any hoes sitting over there speaking in tongues, running over, jumping over walls, running through troops, you know what I mean, from fucking with, you know, active husbands in the game? Bitch, you have to understand that when you sucking and fucking, you taking care of a husband and wife. They have husband and wife conversations when they privately alone, bitch. They might let you have some Louis and Gucci and all that just to keep you happy, but bitch, they a team. They on some tag team back again. That's the type of shit that they own. It's not pimping and hoeing. You know what I mean? They the dynamic duo. He's back. She just might be Batman, and the nigga that you paying just might be Robin, bitch. This is a garbage can situation. The game ain't called you to pay no fucking active husband or a nigga that, you understand, he might be a Dwayne Wade nigga. He might be the wife and the bitch might be the fucking husband. You know, either way, bitch, this situation gay as hell. If you're a real hoe, you're not trying to sit up there and pay no fucking active husband in the game. You know, now if he married and he not in the game no more, okay, bless. A nigga that walked down aisles and made vows and made a covenant with the bitch, you know what I mean? Nah, this, you know, and he active in the game, like, nah, this is contrary. And you cannot expect to be treated, you know what I mean, a certain way when this man is actively married, bitch. What did you think what was gonna happen? You know this man is a husband. This man is an active husband, bitch. He not no active pimp. So if you get into it with his wife, you know what I mean, 9 out of 10, he gonna pick his wife's side. His wife gonna have more clothes than you. Even when you doing better, she don't have just as much as you. You know what I mean? This is just facts, you know? So yeah, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to put a little paint where it ain't and say what most can't, you know what I'm saying? Around this motherfucker though. You know what I mean? Before I get out of here, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. You know, I just gave you 4 motherfuckers that you shouldn't fuck with, bitch. The stop sign, the clown, the sucker, and the garbage can. I hope y'all live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe. Love y'all. One.